Yes, hello and welcome back to the Don Robbie YouTube channel for the early kickoff. Manchester United versus Everton. Two teams I obviously despise, but when Don Robbie gave me the call up to present this show today as a Liverpool fan, he said go and put the cat amongst the pigeons. So let's introduce the pigeons. On my left, we've got Mike from Birmingham representing Everton. We'll give him a clap, lads, eh? How are you, fella?
I'm good. I'm a bit nervous for today. I think it's going to be a difficult game. Obviously, we've got two Man United fans and we're being hosted by a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, it's going
to be a long stream for me, to be honest, I suspect today.
And listen, we will get into the story of why you support Everton, because I know what the guys in the comments are like. They're unforgiving. Yeah. I had to deal with it, being a Liverpool fan, and we will hear your story as well. But on my right, got two Manchester United pigeons. We've got Neeks, and we've got Aaron. How are we, fellas?
I'm good, man. I'm alright.
Yeah?
Not too bad. I think I picked up a bit of a Man United flu. They've been playing so bad that I'm just sick of it right now. So
I feel the same. I feel exactly the same.
And that's good for me. Listen, I feel like today, in the next 2.5 hours, I've got the easiest job in the world, lads. Literally. I mean, listen, as you can see from the table, only 1 point behind Liverpool, both of you. 13 points each, so this is actually a huge game. Let us know in the comments who you think is going to win this one today as we look at the teams. We might as well look at the teams that you guys have both put out. No Ronaldo is the big call. Has anyone actually got the teams? Because I'm trying to see the comments of the video. But yeah, very interested to see how these two teams line up. Mike, do you want to give us the away lineup first?
Yeah, so I think it's Pickford, Digne, Mina Keane, Godfrey, midfield, Allen, Decore, Gordon. We're playing Rondon, Demarai Gray and Townsend.
Rondon, Demarai Gray and Townsend. Some names there from the past as well.
Does that scare you?
Demarai Gray, that's it.
Does it actually? Yeah, it sounds.
Well, let's see the Manchester United team as well.
So we got De Gea in goal. We've got Wan-Bissaka, Luke Shaw, Lindelof and Varane. Fred.
No,
sorry, not Fred. No, Fred McTominay. Yeah. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, Martial, and Greenwood. And up front we've got Cavani.
So how do you react to that one? Because a big name is on the bench. You've got two midfielders in there that maybe could have been, swapped out. We were talking about Van der Beek before. Still no games for him, lads. What's going on there? He was throwing chewing gum all over the gas the other night.
It's a couple of big names because there's no Pogba.
No Pogba as well.
No Ronaldo, and of course no Sancho.
What's going on?
So, listen, I said the first time I came in, I said to Aaron, we talk about, all right, we've got a squad now that can challenge for the league. Well, this is the squad. This is the squad. We need to be able to rotate. Ronaldo's a big name, of course, Pogba's a big name. But if we can't play one game at home against Everton and have to rely on those guys, then we're not good enough, whether it be squad-wise or manager-wise, to challenge for the league. Cavani can't sit on the bench all season. He has to play at some point. So I'm shocked that Ronaldo's not playing, but Solskjaer has to make the decision. He has to get the result regardless of who's available to him and who he puts out there.
How do you react to that, Mike? He's just said there that even with this team, you should still be beating Everton at home if you're going to challenge for the league. And I actually agree with you. I think if you don't at least challenge, he has to go. But how do you react to what he said there?
I agree at the end of the day. And I always talk about levels. Man United historically are a massive club. And as we were talking before, there isn't that fear factor going to Old Trafford. There used to be, say, 10 years ago, you were beat before you got on coach. You genuinely were like, it's going to be a kick-in today. What's it going to be, 3 or 4-0? You don't have that with Man United, and then you certainly don't have it with Solskjaer in charge, because as much as he has won the Champions League and obviously sort of folklore legend in that sense, he's not done anything as a manager, so you don't have that, okay, we're safe, whatever decision he makes is fine. So dropping players like Ronaldo and Pogba against a team, in our case, that, isn't playing the most attractive football, but is getting results. It's a big call for Man United. And just to caveat what you said as well, is if you think about it, you've got three teams who are very good at the minute, which is Liverpool, Chelsea and Manchester City. And I'm not saying that you guys aren't, but that's where you have to break into that. I think from an outsider's perspective, it's a difficult ask for Man United while Solskjaer's in charge. I think if you had a Conte, I think it's a different argument, personally.
I agree. We was just talking off air, and I said at the start of the season, I've always said with this squad, we should be in the top 3
at least
for the whole season. If in the end we challenge and then we lose it by 2-3 points, cool. At least we challenged and we gave it a good fight. But if we're just going to be around 4th, 5th, 6th, then go back to 2nd, 3rd, and then just go back to 4th, nah, that's not good enough. We have to challenge this season because the squad is good enough.
Yeah.
And this game is actually really big today. You know, if United win this, it could kickstart. But if Everton win this, it could
Champions
kickstart
League.
them. Well, listen, don't get ahead of yourself, Geezer. There, you haven't been in the Champions League for a very long time. Let's get a look at some of the comments. Cypher B, big up to you. She says, "Congrats, Mike. Love the channel." She's going for 6-0 Everton.
Wow.
Listen, you've conceded 6 goals at home before.
We're getting trolled already.
Listen, you are going to hate me being the host today, let me just tell you.
Listen, if we lose 6-0,
it.
he should be sacked at half time.
Yeah, easily. Our Queen says, "Nah, Everton aren't winning. Ollie is just too lucky." Is there an argument to say that whenever he's about that far away from getting the sack, he does something, or he doesn't do something, one of his players do something that keeps him in the job? Do you believe that fact?
I do. It's happened so many times last season where he was about to get sacked, the pressure's on him, and the players just magically do something and he stays. And then, or we go on a mad run and we've been like 4 or 5 games in a row and everyone's happy again. So
the game at Goodison last season, 7 games in, we're top of the league, flying, you know, Everton, James Rodriguez works, we've just come off the back of a draw with Liverpool and we're like,
after you absolutely snapped 2 of our players' legs, you absolute disgrace, but carry on.
Weren't deliberate. So, and obviously you come to Goodison, and I remember in my video I was there putting like Grim Reapers and that, thinking like this was the David Moyes. He was going because we were beating you that day. We were going to smash it. Then Bruno Fernandes.
Well, you took the lead, didn't you?
Off the park. Yeah, we did. We took the lead after 10 minutes. Bruno Fernandes played us off the park individually. It was just like, but again, you're going on. There's 50 games since that game to now, really, with all the competitions you guys are in, and he's still in charge. It's fucking mad.
But that's the thing. I think, he's definitely lucky. That can't be doubted. Like that Villarreal goal at the end. We should have lost that game at half time, let alone winning it.
Should
in
have
the
been at
90th
least
minute.
2-0 down.
But I think for me, it's evidence, and all this evidence that he hasn't lost the dressing room. Because if he has lost the dressing room, those players don't turn up in those big moments to try and win the games, and forget the Ronaldo fact, because Ronaldo's an individual in his own. He always wants to score, always wants to win. But those runs that we got on in the past, like if he didn't have the players, they would have down tools a long time. He would have been gone.
Can I ask you a question?
Ago.
Sorry to butt in, obviously, but from your perspective, do you think it's because maybe Ollie makes it easy to be liked by the players? You know, they get their own way a little bit. They get a little bit.
Like he's their friend.
The first thing Ronaldo does, I mean, it's a silly story, but the first thing Ronaldo does is like, I ain't having apple crumble. What the hell's that? And then the whole players go, nah, we ain't having that. Do you think it's just a bit of a nice environment for players so they're comfortable? So they don't want him out. They want to play for him in that sense. But as a result of that,
I think it is because that's the first thing he tried to make sure that he does when he came in. Because remember, Mourinho was the complete opposite. I don't think some of these players like to go to training when they woke up in the morning like, training with Mourinho, Josie again, and especially with the thing that happened with Pogba as well, and the fact that it was all on camera. Like, I think now players wake up in the morning, they want to go train, they want to go have fun, they want to play for him, but there needs to be more at a certain point.
Though?
That's the thing. It's not.
Well, not to win trophies. You need more than that.
You need way more than that.
Like even Klopp gives hugs, but the tactical nous behind it.
I'd love one of those.
And I think Klopp as well.
I love my dad, but I wish he was my dad.
And I think Klopp as well. Like he's good with the players and friendly when he needs to be. But I think he's severe when he needs to be as well.
A great
and you have to have that balance. When it's time to say, listen, I love you, but I'm going to take you off because you're not performing, you're not playing well. You have to be able to do that. And I don't think Solskjaer has that. There's been times, the ruthlessness. There's been times where even Pogba, and I'm a big Pogba fan, he's put in awful performances, but he's playing the next game.
Oh, he's dropped today.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. There just has to be...
The point you make is a really good one. I do think he's seen as one of the ex-players. You know, he's obviously a cult hero around the ground.
Yeah.
He's got away with a lot of stuff. If you look back to Klopp's early days, and someone like Sacco, who was loved in the dressing room, loved by the fans, he turns up late to a pre-season camp, starts filming Klopp, and he goes, "Why are you filming me? You're late. You're dropped, mate. You're out the squad."
So
he has got that side where if you're not doing the right things, you're gone, mate. And it can happen. I think obviously you need that as a manager. Some great comments coming in. True says, Liverpool fan as the moderator between Man U and Everton. This is going to be hilarious. Love that. Right, a lot of comments here saying, why is an Everton fan a Brummie? Is that Toffee a Brummie? Everton fan got a Scouse accent. This is all what I had to deal with, mate. So I'm going to give you the spotlight now, and you're going to tell us why you support Everton with that accent.
So my dad my dad's a Scouser.
Where's he from, in Liverpool?
Well, he lived in Crosby, moved into the city a little bit more, and then in '85 or whenever it was, he was season ticket holder for years. My granddad, he worked at the docks, etc. And there was just some work shortage or whatever. So he moved down to Birmingham, met my mum. The magic happened, and they created this beautiful thing that's seen in front of us.
The magic happened.
That's why I'm a Brummie Evertonian, but. Every home game's an away, don't you? What I mean? You do. I did 19 games the season before last. Didn't miss a game. This season's been a little bit different, but
good lad then.
I love the club. It means no different, but I am a Brummie toffee. So anyone who wants to nail me for that, it's when they call you a wool. You sit there and you're like,
Listen, I've been called that. I mean, when I first started coming on here, I had to deal with the whole. He's got a London accent. Listen, I live in Liverpool. L1 postcode. So you can't chat to me no more. Good panel, not going to lie. ADT doing a proper job, even though he's an op, says Aaron. So big up to you, Aaron. Love that. JC Gaming going 2-0 United. Must suck being an Everton fan, says Bubblegum. Could have been a red and at least seen a trophy, lol. You haven't actually won something like this. You definitely haven't won that, but a trophy since 1995.
I was 3v1. You see, I was sat.
I was just going to say,
for you, man, as well.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I don't think we'll be seeing this season. I don't think we'll be seeing that this season, and we'll definitely won't be seeing that this season.
Liverpool?
No, us.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, we've got a good chance in all of them. Has that Liverpool fan ever been to Anfield? See, this is from Mr. Sky Blue. I've got a season ticket. I'll be at the game tomorrow. I'm going back up, you know?
The way I always say, Man United are the biggest club, at least in England, if not in the world, in terms of
most successful is Liverpool, but
no, it's not. But
that's trophies wise.
No, it's not.
I've done
that. See, it depends what you want to class as major. Because you're talking Super Cup. If you're going to class Super Cup, then you can't count Community Shield. Then you can't Community Shield.
You have to win the Champions League to even get in.
You have to win the Premier League to get in the. You have to win the Premier League or the FA Cup to get in the Community Shield. You have to win the Europa League.
That's a major honour, bro.
No, but if you count that, we're ahead.
You've won way more than than we have.
But if you count that, we're ahead.
Personally, I don't actually the Community Shield.
Trophies won. Liverpool have more than Manchester United.
They have, but anyway, my point
I'll put it up right now, rude boy.
We're 66 or 65, but the point is,
it's difficult for me to sit here, as you can imagine.
The point is, Man United have a global fan base, as in Liverpool. You can't expect all the millions of fans they have to be situated in one city. So you're going to see Liverpool fans in London, Man United fans in London, Everton fans in Birmingham.
You were sticking up for me. You nailed it.
Do you know what it is actually? I don't know if there's a big discussion about this in Liverpool as well with the Liverpool fan base, but with us, there's a huge discussion every time someone like Neeks or myself speak on camera or just tweet about United.
I don't agree with that.
Oh, you're a Southerner
as well.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to lie to you. If there's one club I've seen who's quite anti-fan channels, it's you, man.
Oh, it's
It's not on. That's not on. And yes, even Everton have a massive global fan base, and it would be like that. The population of Liverpool is like 450,000 people.
There you go.
And we've got 1 billion fans in the world. So
someone's going to be outside of Liverpool.
There you go. And I've always said you've got to respect the international fans, because sometimes when all of us, I guess all of us do live shows, and some of the guys that wake up at stupid hours to watch their team, like you have to respect that, man.
I think a big thing is, and you do notice it, that when you're a football content creator, you sort of have to stick together. Like there's no point hating each other, because we all will bump into each other in some way. And equally, sometimes you just need to get some advice from someone. It doesn't matter who you support. You sort of, you're in your own little bubble.
And the other funny thing is, it's usually London-based fans who will bring that. And I say, oh, you're from North London, so why do you support Chelsea? You're from South London, why do you support Arsenal? Crystal Palace is the closest club to you. So depending on how far out they want to go, they start putting barriers. I'm like, no, the closest club to you is Fulham. That's who you should support, not Arsenal, who are winning doubles in 2000.
I should be supporting Barnet, but obviously, all my
shout out Leighton.
Shout out to Berlin because I was born there and apparently I'm meant to support them, but it is what it is.
Big up Hertha.
Union Berlin.
No, Hertha was actually closer to me than,
Big up to Niall, says big up Alex from Cop TV and the voice of football's most famous stand. He said that, not me, lads. So, you know, it is what it is. Ben's Futures, big up to you for the super chat. He says Donny should have started alongside McSauce and Pogba. Yet we have Martial and Fred playing. This team is set up to counter and not lose and not dominate. How would you react to that?
I would agree.
I agree. You can't have McTominay and Fred in the middle with Bruno. And
To be fair, that's how we play most games anyway.
Yeah.
We set up to counter.
Are you concerned about Alan and Decore against Fred and?
I think that's why he's played Fred and McTominay more. Other than that, he likes them anyway for some reason. Because you've got those two players who are very physical.
Yeah,
they're
too
gonna
many.
play.
Too many in my opinion.
It's a safety first approach instead of, all right, they've got these physical players, but we trust our technical ability, so we're going to put in Donny and we're going to put in Matic or Pogba and play them off the park.
It's just mad because you're the home team.
Exactly.
You know, you're Man United.
Yeah.
Mad.
Exactly.
Pep is not going to, Pep doesn't even have those players. But imagine he had, let's say, a Nigel de Jong and a Fernando. He's not going to play them because you're playing two physical players.
Yeah.
No, you're going to say, this is the way we play, and our best is going to be better than your best. You don't do that.
Really interesting to see these comments coming in. It's all kicking off in here about where people are from, who they can support. And you know, one of them, Jack the lad, says he was born in Evertonian. That's the difference. You can't just become one at 5. I'm an Everton fan living in New Zealand and have to wake up at 3 a.m. to watch games.
I brought the team with me today.
See, I respect that. 3 a.m. in New Zealand. I respect that.
Absolutely. Hugo Bossman says with the super chat, this is a strong panel. Alex, where you been? Been in Liverpool, lad. Swear I live. You know what I mean? Sitting there for a bit of graft, eating some Joe and then go back up. You know what I mean, lads? It's right. Question for Alex. Who do you hate more, Manchester United or Everton? Oh, I think... Because I live in Liverpool now and I experience the day-to-day bitterness, which it exists, mate, trust me. I'll be filming outside Anfield, someone will go past and go, what are you filming there, mate? And I go, the Cop TV, mate, pointing to it, and he goes, yeah, well, I'm an Evertonian, me, lads, shit on the blue shite, on the red shite. And I'm like, all right, mate, have a good morning. So I see the local rivalry, but then the bigger rivalry right now is Liverpool-Man City. If we're being honest, but who do I hate more out of the two? I'd have to say Manchester United, even though deep down there is a respect there because of the history and etc. And I feel the bitterness of these guys more, but I think the rivalry and hatred, if I can call it that, is a bit deeper with United.
I think it's a little bit weird, the relationship that Everton and Liverpool have.
It is.
And we can, you know, we've been in the city enough to say that when the city need to come together, you know, we had it with Reece Jones and you guys walked out to Z Cars. It's something that touched me from Liverpool, and equally what we've done for the Hillsborough disaster and the support.
Man.
You know,
and we're listen, you know, we don't have Scouse accents, but we're, as a city, Liverpool are Scousers before they are red or blue.
Community. Yeah.
Tony Bellew said it in an interview. He said, listen, if there's a fight going on the street and one of them's a Scouser, I'm backing him. Because he's from my city, he's my people, even if he is a red.
But I have that same feeling, even though I'm not, you know, like...
And I do as well.
It's mad. It is mad, but there is a mutual respect, but a big hatred on match day.
For sure. Big up Shrereth, who says, what's the biggest rivalry in the PL? Is it United-Liverpool, United-Arsenal, Liverpool-Arsenal? Tell the Everton fan, the spell cast was wrong. Live hands down biggest PL club. That was 100. I don't know quite what that monetary value is, but thank you for the super chat anyway. Big up to you. Club in their own country, says Mark Smith. You know, typical from someone with that name.
Biggest rivalry still has to be Man United Liverpool.
Yeah, of course. It's the most historic one. It has to be. You know, the two most successful clubs in England. But
and there's still whether at the peak or not, we were up there and you were challenging. You're up there now. We're challenging or trying to challenge. I think it's always been a big. Even when Man City were coming up, Man United fans were still like, okay, well, hi, but Liverpool's our main rivalry.
Literally.
Shut up. I get the rivalry between Man City and Liverpool, but there is. It's not Man United Liverpool.
For sure. Listen, even Liverpool Chelsea from 2005 to 2012, and, I think that is maybe a stronger
for a few years
hatred.
Yeah.
But the City one is a new one, and I think I was talking about it yesterday outside Anfield. You know, these teams, Liverpool and City, have won the league in the last 4 years. One of them has, and the managers. Have we ever seen two managers like that go head to head? Obviously, we've seen Fergie and Wenger.
Oh,
That's a good point.
There's huge respect for both of them. But what I'm saying is, in this generation now, times have changed.
Yeah.
This is the new, is it not?
Yeah.
I kind of agree.
I think from a fan perspective as well, and again, just throwing a random name in there, but Leeds and Man United, they hate each other.
100%.
I've never seen anything like that. Do you get what I mean? I've never seen anything like that.
I agree.
Leeds
but
don't
I
even
think,
call us Man United. It's the scum.
What? But I think it's because they haven't been in the Premier League for such a long time. It's just, at least for me, I don't know.
For them, for Leeds fans, they hate us more than we hate them.
Yeah, more than we hate them.
Leeds fans say you did really
for us,
well.
it's just I mean, it's Leeds. Do
yourself,
you know what I mean? But I get that.
Yeah, no, listen, we've got 9 minutes till kick-off. I'd like to get some score predictions for you. We'll go from left to right. I'll give one as well. Mike, is this a win, loss or a draw for yourself?
I predicted 3-1 before the game, but I expected Pogba and Ronaldo to play.
3-1 to them?
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't think with Everton's injuries, I thought we'd struggle today. It's a little bit different now with that team. Look, I'm still think Man United win this game because Ronaldo's on the bench. I think he comes on and wins it, but I think it's a little bit closer. I think it's 2-1 today to United, unfortunately.
Who's going to score for the Ev?
For us, to be honest, I think it'll be a centre-back from corner. So someone like Yerry Mina or Michael Keane, I think, a cross into the box. Andros Townsend from a corner or something, and I think it's a header.
Very precise. Listen, if I was you, man, I'd stick a 5 on that.
Cheeky one.
What a goal that was, by the way, by Sebastian Till the other night at the Bernabeu. Score prediction from myself, I am going for a score draw. I'm going to go with 2-2. A little Desmond. I think, me personally, that's what I'd like to see the most. I wouldn't like to see either of you take the 3 points, to be honest. And the 2-2 draw is actually quite realistic, I think.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think this is going to be... I think this is going to be... This game might cost us. The lineup that we're seeing now, I think it might cost us the game. And I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. And I think for Everton, I've got a feeling Damari Gray...
You're scared about Damari Gray today,
He's been on fire, man. I don't know what Benitez has done with him. Even Townsend, all of a sudden they come back. Well, Gray comes back to the Prem, Townsend goes to Everton, and they score goals. Yeah. So I think one of the two will score today, but yeah.
And Leaks?
Call me deluded. I'm going
deluded.
I'm going 3-1. 3-1 United. I think Everton's, a lot of the injuries to their big players, Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, it's worrying for them because I think they do rely, especially Calvert-Lewin, they rely on him a lot for their goals. Now that I've said that, Ronaldo's probably going to score the opening goal of the game.
Doubt it.
But yeah, I think there's no Ronaldo, no Pogba, but there's still Cavani. Greenwood's had a good start to the season. Martial at some point has to get going.
2 goals in 24 for Martial, who actually saw this coming in today on the Don Robbie Instagram channel. They said he has a Ballon d'Or clause in his contract, and he scored 2 goals in 24. So there's no danger of him winning that.
No. We can save that £7 million. But yeah, I'm going to go 3-1.
He likes scoring against Everton, though, Martial.
Oh, FA Cup 2016.
He does.
I remember that. I remember that.
Please don't remind me of that. That was horrendous sitting there when that happened in last minute of the game. I was devastated.
That was brilliant.
Some great comments coming in here, really are. Anthony Jones with the super chat. He says City, Liverpool rivalry is more of Pep v Klopp than the actual clubs. That's a good shout. Jack the Lad saying 3-3, come on you Blues. Hi, come on you Blues, says Mark Smith. A lot of Everton fans in the chat, which is
bought the armour.
They've jumped out from the rock, so that's good.
They saw it was 3v1 and said, let's back him.
Let's back our boy.
He's going to need it.
Aaron, very realistic.
Well, my comment.
Yeah, apparently. Well, the score prediction of 1-0,
Okay, yeah. That's what I think today, man. I think
realistic, they say.
I hope Pickford's gonna, come up with a mistake. You always need to have like a customary Pickford moment.
It's more De Gea against Everton, really, in recent years. He's made a couple. The one against Calvert-Lewin at Goodison a couple of years ago.
Yeah. I was there actually that game. I was there.
So was I. Yeah, the goal that should have been allowed that wasn't.
The one when he moved the leg back.
Yeah, he's sitting there like.
Wait, but in that game, did De Gea make a mistake?
The one where he tried to kick it out, but he was taking too long. I
fought it against DCI.
Right, the teams are coming out at Old Trafford. A really weird feeling for me there to see Rafa Benitez walking out in an Everton suit at Old Trafford after all the times he was there as a Liverpool manager. Really interesting. Everton, I'm not going to lie to you, they've got nice little track tops there that they're walking out to.
We'll get you one, I'll send you one over.
Well, you don't need to say that. Don't need one of them. We'll go straight
What
in
reception
the bin.
do you think he's going to get when they play at Anfield?
Oh, that's such a good question, mate. It's so difficult to say. I don't know. I can't, because I'm going to be in that crowd as well, and I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we've still got banners of his face that we hold up in the Kop.
even
mad.
this season still.
I think they've been taken down for this season. I can't lie
Yeah,
to you.
To be
That was
fair,
swiftly,
it's fine because you essentially play in our stadium, your badge is on our building, so look, it's understandable. We built every stadium in Liverpool as well. Don't worry about it.
Well, listen, good luck building your new one, because I don't think it's actually going to happen. I
We're
don't
in the
think
dark,
money's
it's
there.
done, it's happening.
So good luck with that one, with the old Joe Anderson. But anyway, that's a whole different story. Talk to me about some of the signings quickly before kick-off that you've made. It seems to me like Rafa, he has his select kind of 3 or 4 names that he kind of signs for every team. I mean, you got rid of someone like Josh King, and Solomon Rondon comes in. He was with Solomon at Newcastle and China. Are you? I mean, does that signing fill you with confidence?
No, it doesn't. No. It's difficult for me because, you know, I remember one done at West Brom and Newcastle, and he was hard-working centre forward. He grafted. He doesn't look fit. Like
He never really has, though.
and that's the thing. Damari Gray and Townsend, it's equal stories. You know, I think he had Townsend at Newcastle. Damari Gray's a young lad that he maybe saw an opportunity with. But yeah, I think you're right. I think he sticks by what he knows, and he's got a proven formula that does seem to get results. I can't complain at that.
You know, it's like when he was manager of Tenerife, I think in the year 2000, he had Luis Garcia as his main striker, got them promoted to La Liga. 2 years later down the line, he buys Luis Garcia for Liverpool. So he has got a record of dipping back into players he's already worked with. A strong-ish bench there for Everton. Oh, actually, it's not at all, is it?
No, we've got no.
Bloody hell. We've got Andy Lonergan there, former Liverpool Premier League winner.
That's what I mean. Yeah, forget all this Liverpool Everton stuff now. We've got
Andy Lonergan.
Is he a goalkeeper or something?
Yeah, goalie.
Yeah, 76 years old, I think.
I'm not going to lie to you. That team, listen, it has some areas in it that are going to be very dangerous, but it's definitely not your strongest team for both of you at all.
Yeah.
So really interested to see this. It could be a few
But for
goals.
us, that's through choice. Other than Maguire, this is the team he's chosen.
Yeah.
So it can't be. No excuse.
he
You can't
has
say,
to-
"Oh, I didn't have Ronaldo." You
No,
put Ronaldo on the
you
bench.
put him on the
He goes,
bench.
I didn't have Pogba.
So he's got no hiding place
None
if
at all.
you don't do well today.
Rafa does. He can say, well, you know, with Mr. Richarlison, Cavani, etc.
To be fair, this whole season he's got no
Yeah,
excuses.
if he loses today, Ollie, could he be out?
No.
He won't be.
He won't be.
But me personally,
Should
he's
he be out if
backed
he
him
loses this?
since the start. I think a change will need to be made in the international break. Because for me, we're out of the title race if we
big
lose this
shout.
game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Yeah.
we can't be out of the title race.
Therefore.
That's my
Not at this
expectation.
stage,
We're already
no
out.
way.
We're already out of the cup, the League Cup.
at
We'll be out of the title race. We're teetering in the Champions League group. Like we lose this game, there's no guarantee what happens against Atalanta.
That's true. Big
So-
up to Andros Townsend there, scored a big
have to
goal
win.
on his, was it his Goodison debut?
Yep.
I'm not being funny. If anyone on this stream or watching needs a hair transplant, call Andros Townsend up, because the way his hair has just grown back to
It's
life.
mad, yeah.
It must be miracle growing there somewhere.
definitely,
I've
man.
never seen a transformation like it, and it's actually, you know, got him playing a bit better as well. I think we are experiencing, is that a minute of applause?
What for?
It'd be obviously we don't have sound here, but it'd be interesting in the comments if you could let us know what they are clapping for. I'm sure it's a very worthy cause.
Yeah.
They're all wearing
Everyone
black
seems to be
armbands.
applauding. I mean, I probably know what it is, but I can't seem to think of it right now. So let us know in the comments, if you can, why they are clapping for this minute. Another super chat from Nicola, big up to you. No comment, no actual text on that one, just money, which is great. So getting a birthday card, shaking it, no words in it, just money. All good. Just subscribe to Mike, says Bubblegum. Big up to you.
Thank you, guys. I
Mike,
really appreciate
getting
it.
loved here in the comments. Oh, it's for Roger Hunt. So yeah, Liverpool legend, obviously. And again, that's a show of class because we're such huge rivals of both of you. When someone like Roger Hunt dies, who scored for England in the World Cup final that we won, second highest ever goal scorer for Liverpool, 285 goals, amazing achievement. So yeah, rest in peace to Roger Hunt every time. Rafa Benitez looking suave, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. He's got the three-piece on today.
Did you?
He always does.
Three-piece
That's what he always
He's
does.
even left his collar up as well. He went business
Give it a
today.
bit of that as well. We love to see it. Go on,
You see
Rafa.
Ollie's face? He knows he's under pressure.
Yeah, I think he does.
How many penalties do you get today?
At least one, minimum. No.
Well, actually, didn't Ollie say, since Klopp said they get loads of penalties, we don't get any?
He didn't name drop. He didn't name drop.
You don't get it, the ball's going to land in here.
Exactly. This is the ball that you hit. Look, it's just Right, kick-off at Old Trafford. Manchester United playing in red, of course, and white and black, and Everton in all blue. Talk to me about this number 24 for Everton, Mike. Who is he and what's his story?
Yeah, Anthony Gordon is a young lad who's come through the academy. He's probably the next from the Everton academy. Over recent years, it's probably not been the best for players. If you think about Tom Davies, he's probably not a Premier League player. But this young Gordon lad, he's shown a bit of promise. So he's got an opportunity today down the left-hand side for Everton. I think.
Big start for him.
It's probably not the right game for him, but it's not like the other options we've got. You know, it is what it is. I was going to say, about them kickoffs.
Yeah.
It drives me mad because essentially all they do is kick the ball back, lump it up the pitch and lose the ball.
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
Liverpool do that as well.
Yeah,
Give it to
why?
Matip, he sends it over to the left wing and then you win a header or throw in.
So when you used to play five-a-side at school and just kick the ball up,
literally.
Off we go.
Spurs did that to us once and scored in like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Kane
Ericsson
Jones.
scored, didn't he?
remember.
Was it Ericsson?
I want to say Kane, or was it Ali? Maybe, but it went up to Kane anyway and he just muscled out Phil Jones.
Mane did it for Southampton, if you remember. I think
Yeah.
it was 9 seconds. wasn't it?
Yeah. I think he scored a hat-trick in that
So
game.
you're trying to maybe catch them a bit cold.
Big up to Jordan with the super chat. He says, yes, Neeks is here. That means we're winning again. Get
100% record.
100% record.
Oh, come on.
100%.
Decore finding
At some point it's
Damari
going to
Gray.
go.
That's it.
Hopefully
lovely.
not today.
Alan back as well. That was your kind of, in your purple patch last season when you did go top. I suppose Alan and Decore were the two really who were smashing it for you in midfield.
It did help having quite a creative midfielder in front of him. But
Who is now gone.
it was.
What do you think of that? Because if I was an Everton fan, I'd be absolutely fuming with James Rodriguez, who, let's face it, packed it in really.
Yeah, we did.
At the end of last, he couldn't give a monkeys, could he? And even as a rival fan, I think that was disgusting.
Yeah, I think he did, and I think the issue you've got. Well done, Blues. I think the issue you've got is when you've got a player like James Rodriguez, who essentially probably joined Everton just because of Carlo Ancelotti. Carlo walks, probably stitches him up. He sort of leaves him in no man's land. It's not like he
Where's
loves
the
Everton.
professionalism though?
Well, I think we've seen this from James Rodriguez over the years. I
Throws
think
his toys out.
Yeah, it might just be that he wants an easy life. It's not being funny. He earns enough money to be comfortable, doesn't he? So. I don't know. I was disappointed. I think a lot of Everton fans would have liked to have seen him play at Goodison just to say they've seen it, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah, he never played in front of a fan at Everton. Wow.
Come on.
Chance here, and Luke Shaw.
Well,
That's probably the reason.
Back
It's probably the reason why he wasn't playing for Colombia as well. Even before he left.
He was
Everton.
on Twitch, wasn't he? And they said, who have Everton got at the
Yeah,
weekend? He said, I don't know.
Yeah,
Who
that
have we
was
got?
that was
That's
disrespectful.
And what's interesting as well is he's joined this new club. Apparently he was close to fitness, according to Rafa Benitez in the last press conference. He's joined this new club and he hasn't played because he's unfit.
Wow.
Listen, who knows what's going on there. Everton with the ball here on the left. Gordon, is it?
Yeah.
Inside to Allen, who knocks it to Dean. And that's a poor pass from is he the captain today, Dean?
I would have thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have thought so. He's not had a great season, to be fair.
Bubblegum says, Everton kit looks great this season. You've obviously got Hummel with the chevrons on the side.
Doesn't look great on me.
Oh, listen, you're rocking
I
it
look like a
nicely, mate.
B-Tech James Corden today.
Wow, a B-Tech James Corden.
Hey, honestly, it'll be somewhere in them comments, so I'll get in there first. You get what I mean?
gotta get in there
Got in
first
there first. We've
sometimes,
got, I've had B-Tech DT, B-Tech Troops, and B-Tech James.
Troops.
Yeah, because I lose my head.
So we might actually see some. There is popcorn here. That's good. So I might eat that later if it gets a bit tasty. Martial out on the left.
Come on.
Come on,
I mean,
Blues.
where is his best position, boys? Does he know?
Oh,
Is he good enough to play in what he thinks is his best position?
I don't think so. I don't think he's. I don't think he has the instinct. He's got the finishing, but he hasn't got the instinct of a striker.
Yeah.
That a Cavani has, for example, or even a Ronaldo. But he's a good player. I think out on the left, he can be very good. I mean, he's shown us he can be very good in general, but a lot of it's to do with confidence with him. A lot of it.
I think Martial reminds me a bit of Sancho. He needs players around him that can link up with him. One touch, two touch football, quick, give and go.
Incisive stuff.
And he can drive at players as well, take them out. And yeah, but I don't know, man. But the Martial fan in me says he's going to come good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When?
literally.
When?
For Man United, he's going to come good for Man
for 6
United.
years.
Because I think he could go somewhere and he'll kill it. He'll kill it somewhere else.
But I think us signing Ronaldo as well it's not been positive for him.
He's had a tough time at United. He joins Anthony Martial number 9, and then Zlatan comes in, takes his number off him. He has to go to 11. Went back to 9. Did Cavani?
And then Cavani comes
was
in. Didn't take his number, but came in and took the position.
Yeah, the position.
So he's had it tough, and he's out here on the left. In the opening few minutes already, you've already seen him kind of throw his hands up in disappointment because he's not got the ball.
Come on,
Wan-Bissaka gets past Dean, crosses it.
Come on! Oh my goodness!
Tony, this was your moment.
Just as we're talking about him.
See, that's it. He needs to be
Tony
taking those
Martial.
chances.
He scored at back post.
Can we not talk about young players now, please? That's enough.
Great ball in from Aaron.
He's got to be scoring that.
Wow.
He has to score that.
At least get that on target, man.
Yeah, at
Townsend.
least. It's like he's run past it.
Townsend? It is.
Yeah,
what is
Townsend,
that
yeah.
about?
Shocking.
We've not been great from crosses this season.
Shocking.
He beats Luka Dean far too easy there, delivers a ball in, and then a man that can't hit a barn door has just
What
missed.
a miss.
It's like he
Big
kicked.
chance.
he
Ronaldo
came
scores
in.
that, lads.
100%.
Ronaldo
Yeah,
scores that.
that's true. That's
Should
true.
be 1-0 up.
Ronaldo back post. That's a goal.
We've started moving the ball well with a bit of urgency, which is what we lack
We're
in
not
the
in
last
this
few
game
games.
yet at all.
But we need to score in these moments because there's going to be a point where Everton get on top and we drop back, and that's what always happens. We need to be scoring in these
Or
moments.
they score against the random player.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Brooks with the super chat says United should try and swap Martial and Cash for Haaland.
I mean,
I think Dortmund take that as well.
I would do it. Would Haaland
lot
come
of
with
cash,
Ronaldo
though.
or
A lot of
Cavani's
cash.
going next year?
That's 100 mil cash.
100 mil plus.
I'm on a stream, mate. Don't say anything. Goodbye. I'll call you in a bit. So that's just my mate who's a bit mad. So good job he didn't say anything. Could have got me in trouble.
That's a
Oh,
free kick.
nasty from Bruno there on
Nasty, yeah.
the right back. Yeah, I would say that's well, not nasty, but it's a foul, isn't it?
Oh, damn, man.
Oh, he's onside there. Lindelof partnering Varane. Is Lindelof that far away from Harry Maguire? Because you guys are obviously going to say Harry Maguire's better than Lindelof, right?
I don't know. What does Aaron think?
Well,
I think they're as bad as each other too.
wow!
Yeah.
Aaron, wow, savage.
I don't rate Lindelof. I don't rate Maguire to the
Who
level
do you
that
rate?
people rate.
You've been quiet.
From our
you haven't
centre-backs.
really rated anyone so far. have
From
you?
our centre backs, I think Varane is probably the best now. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, without question.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question like getting a watch along? Barley or Bailly,
Bailly.
Yeah.
as a defender,
Yeah.
as just a defender,
Corner for United.
do you not think he's better defensively than Lindelof?
Yes.
Yeah.
Defensively, yes. He is.
His biggest issue is the injuries, and I think Solskjaer has probably lost faith that he can string around the games. I mean, he's been fit for a while, but is that because he's not playing? I don't know. Because the moment he plays, I don't know. But yeah, when he's like last year, I wanted Maguire and Bailly as the partnership, 100%. I think for Premier League,
Corner
I
for
much
United here.
prefer Maguire
Come on, Blues.
to Lindelof because Lindelof has no physicality.
Yeah.
But European style football suits Lindelof perfectly. He gets on the ball.
Chance.
Come on, someone needs to be in there.
That is far too easy. That is.
Ronaldo again.
I mean, Cavani should be in
Could
there.
have scored that if he was
So
on the
ironic
pitch,
that he's
lads.
on the bench
Yeah.
today.
Ronaldo's looking at this saying I could have had 2 goals in 9
already.
minutes. Talking about United defenders, we are missing out one name, of course, who, I think personally is the best, and that's Phil Jones.
Nah, this guy.
Wow. Sir Philip Jones. I don't know how this guy's still
Still
here.
in number 4 as well. What did
Yeah.
you make of those comments that Rio said about Phil? I thought they were bang out of order, to be honest. When he said he was taking up someone's space in the squad, didn't give the number 4 to Varane. If I was Phil
It's
Jones, I'd have
unnecessary
been like, no,
comments.
I'm
It's
keeping it,
unnecessary
man.
comments.
I mean,
he should have given it up. But it's unnecessary. Like, why put that out there as Ria? I don't think
harsh.
it's necessary.
I mean, if you're going to put it out there, then that means you really think that.
Yeah.
And
well played, Damari
Yeah,
Gray.
well done, son.
But I think the whole thing about him taking up a space for a youngster. I mean, are you gonna tear up your 80 grand a week contract at Man United for a youngster?
Listen, do you think Rio would have done that?
No, of course he
There's
wouldn't
no
have.
way.
Of
So
course he
Rio's,
wouldn't
you know, it's like throwing stones from a glass house a bit.
The issue is, we are the issue. Why did we give Phil Jones a new contract?
there you
Like
go.
for me, that's the only conversation that needs to be happening. Because that's Phil Jones, you're gonna accept it. Of course you are.
Man like Isaac says, hashtag
yeah.
free up Phil Jones. Hope these lot both lose, says Jamie Cooper. That's impossible, unfortunately. Phil Jones just gets injured every transfer window to keep collecting that paycheck. LeMayo.
Does he get into a Premier League side, Phil Jones, do you think?
Probably
Brentford?
Burnley or something. I can see him play for Burnley.
I could see him play.
Flipping out!
Oh, that is awful,
What the
Mike.
fuck's that?
Mike, what's that?
Varane has had to come across
What is that, Mike?
to the position where Lindelof and all AWB should be.
We literally
There's
just
AWB.
look here.
Lindelof loses the header as he always does.
Wow, big chance
Oh,
for
but
Everton.
I think he might be
Onside
slightly
as
offside
well.
anyway, but
Is he on?
I don't know the angle's weird. But Varane comes
Wowza.
across and makes
Thank
the
God it's
block.
Rondon, because if
What's
that's
that?
someone
I mean,
else, then that's a goal.
Damari's got
Offside.
every right
I
to
think they
lose
get
his
offside.
fruit and not there, innit?
Yeah.
That's shocking.
Again, you just talked about Lindelof getting beat in the air every
Yeah.
time. He's getting beat by Gordon.
Gordon.
man.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
This is what we're talking about.
Big chance for
Lindelof
Everton.
is so soft in the air, man.
Linda Soft. Who's he calling that?
Certain
Is it
people call
JP?
him Linda. It's-
Linda.
Linda. Man, like.
Now, I just think you can see what Man United are trying to do. They're playing between the lines. They're using the space. They're obviously the home team, so they know Everton will sit deep, which is probably why they haven't necessarily needed to start Pogba, because they don't need to break the lines. The pass will do it for them. They're not going to need a ball carrier in this team because Everton are sitting so
Very
far deep,
on the edge of their own box here, the Blues.
which is bad.
I think we've worked out what Donny van der Beek does for the team, though. He apparently, according to Menace Society, cuts up the oranges and gives them out at half time. So he's got a busy one there. Owain says Merseyside over Manchester.
I mean, no.
Yes, I
No.
know, yeah.
I mean, I've been to Liverpool, and as a city, it's not even as good as Manchester. It's not.
Listen, Giz, you're the wrong person to say that
Liverpool is a stunning city, really.
to. It is. It is.
I've only been there twice. I
With
can't
the
really
culture
judge.
as well, the history.
Yeah, historically, 100%. That's it.
It's got a lot going for it, mate. Listen, Manchester's a great city as well. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not.
No.
But I'm going Liverpool all day. And they've got 2 cathedrals.
Half my family's in Liverpool.
Now we've got Mayflower on Duke Street, it's the best Chinese in the northwest of England. Big up.
Agreed.
Rondon should have tucked that away with his left foot, says James.
I agree.
He went with his
I don't
right.
think he's got a left foot.
Just for standing
it's
on.
Just it's stump.
Yeah, stump. It was the lack of pace, though. I mean, listen, Solomon Rondon, he's never been the quickest fella in the league, but it was almost like he didn't know what to do, or was he actually thinking, "Hang on, I'm offside here"?
Can someone tell me the FIFA rating for Solomon Rondon? Someone do
Someone
that.
will
Just
tell
leave
us.
it in the comments, please.
He's just won you a free
I
kick there.
appreciate
Let us know in the comments what Solomon Rondon's pace rating is on FIFA 22.
If it's any more than 40, it's wrong.
Come on.
Yeah, free kick he's just won there. Chance for Dean to maybe whip this one in. And again, if they score from this,
Yeah, see.
you're thinking, why haven't we put them 2 chances away early doors? But we'll see.
They scored
I
from
don't
a
know what I'm
similar
going to do if
free kick
Everton
last
score.
year
I
to make
don't
it
know if to
3-3.
celebrate or
And
not.
we're meant to be better at set pieces now because we got in a set piece.
You're
coach.
going to go mad if you score.
I think we've been slightly better.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying
I mean,
to.
we can see so many
Go mad
corners
if you
these
score,
days.
bro.
Like,
Yeah.
you're going
Much better.
to
I'm getting really
concede one of
pent
them.
up, Ida. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Chance for Everton.
Go on,
Ball
go on,
comes
back
in.
on, you
Martial
dick.
with
Oh.
the clearance.
Martial.
Will
Tony,
he keep
keep
it
it
on?
in.
He will.
he comes
No,
in
he
like
won't.
Hong Kong Fooey and
Yeah, that was a very Jackie Chan-esque kind of clearance there. Tony Martial.
that's the thing with Everton though. They have got some height and physicality, and that's what could hurt Man United today.
And a good delivery.
This is why I don't think Everton will score from
Open play.
open play. I think it'll be a
a foul
corner,
throw,
a
ref.
free
Should
kick.
be. It's fruits.
Go on, Townsend.
Townsend
Go on.
does
Go
well.
on. Beat him. Beat all four.
Demarai Gray in the chance for Everton.
Fucking hell.
Even Mason Greenwood getting back there. Pace 69 apparently.
What?
That's quite decent. That's actually decent.
Yeah, that's not even that bad.
Go on, Gordon. Go on.
Gordon, can he get a cross in? He
Go on.
finds the
Play
goal.
it.
Someone
Oh,
check in.
cheeky
Good.
Fucking.
Decore was about
Tell
to
you
get
what,
in the box
Everton not
again.
doing too
Come on.
badly here.
I'll tell you what, Gray's like a different player, and
1.5 million.
best winger in the Premier League.
Easy, mate.
Talking about bargains there,
with
man.
the super chat says, welcome back KGT, you cheeky bugger. Ole in,
foul.
wink face. Free kick to Everton, sure, not happy with it. It's funny how he's a lot of 69s in the comments right now. So I'm hoping that's about Solomon Rondon's pace rating, to be honest with you, and nothing else. I'm guessing it's the first time most commentators have been associated with a 69. Says Mazza. Wow, you cheeky buggy. United need Avram Grant, says Ronaldo phenomenal.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure. It's not 2008, you know. It's big chance for Everton.
Come on then, Blues.
Can they put a good goal
Look
in?
at that, most headed goals.
Scored the most headed goals.
Oh, it's fucking hell.
It's wide. Michael Keane, your prediction almost came true there, Mike.
Oh yeah.
You said Keane or Mina to score a header. Was he off? He's on. Good ball, that.
Oh, fucking
Again,
hell.
this is what I don't like about zonal marking, because when the other team's got players moving about and you're just standing in one zone, I don't know. I'm not a fan of zonal marking. I've always said it.
It's really clever the way that Everton do their corners and free kicks, because what they do is they'll have Mina and King sit in the middle in the 6-yard box, just causing problems. But then they have about 3 or 4 players
that's not a foul.
between 12 and 18 yards, so they'll pick up the loose ball.
Yeah.
Which is why we've been so successful
Listen,
from corners. Go on, Rondon, you look a different player.
Oh, poor pass from Lindelof. Wow, United looking a bit shaky.
On the ropes, lads, on the ropes.
Yeah.
Trap Giddy says, is Alex the host because he hates both teams? To be fair, I didn't choose to be the host, but I think Robbie's kind of understood that and thought this would probably make for a good stream. So,
Literally.
Which is
big
why
up to
he is
Robbie
where
on
he
that.
is, I think.
Well, that's why we're all in Don Robbie studio.
Go on.
Chance here, McTominay crosses it.
Well done, Blues.
I have to say as well, not to just be all up in Robbie's bum, but this is the best set in YouTube, lads. I'm sure you'd agree as well. I mean, who else is doing it like this?
We literally said it off air as well. We did.
Mad.
I mean, who else is
And
doing this on
change
YouTube?
it for
And
the
they change
Champions League.
it every week. We've got European shirts as well. So big up to Don Robbie for putting this all together. Chance for United. Bruno
Come on, whip
gives
it
it to
Come
Mason.
on.
Good
Come
ball. Headed out by Mina. Back in by Shaw.
Go on then, go on then.
Chested away.
Come on, you've got the pace in,
Time
Blues.
to
Look
break.
at the ball.
Demarai Gray wants it.
Don't go too deep, Greenwood.
He's done well.
You're
That's
going to
good.
play everyone on. You're going to play everyone on.
He beats him all day. Oh, what the fuck's that?
It's a good ball in from Godfrey. Oh,
Right.
I tell you what, that was a great
What do you
ball.
call that?
Decore
Skulls
wins the
X.
header.
Oh, go on,
And Gordon will
what's
get
up?
that. No one going out to
Oh,
him.
this is. Oh, it's filth. It's like oh, what the fuck's that?
Oh, no handball there. United get it away, do they? Yeah.
It's like 49
Oh,
shades
he's
of
made-
grey, innit?
Well, England. I don't know why I'm celebrating this. It's mad. What's happening here? Free kick? No? Oh,
What's going on?
What's going on?
My
He
great
ain't got a
historic-
clue, Mark
it's like
Oliver.
throwing it down. The Everton fan looks like Bossman from WWE.
I really wish I knew who that was.
Apparently he's not with us anymore. He said rest in peace to Bossman.
Brilliant,
So
fantastic. Thanks ever so much.
that's one of them.
That's splendid.
Stoke-on-Trent is the 8th wonder of the world, says this is England. Random, that is. Where is Don? I think he's in the bank, probably counting his money.
Probably on his way to Brighton.
Oh, yeah, they're playing-
Yeah, they've got Brighton away, haven't they?
Brighton away, yeah.
Tough game for Arsenal,
I
that.
tell you what, Ty is going to have to watch himself around there. After, saying he wanted Brighton to get relegated, Neil Mopé's a cheat.
He's a cheat, yeah. That's become like a famous line, though.
Yeah, Ty, I hope you got protection in Brighton today, my brother. Good game so far, 60-40 in Man U's favour, says Mazza.
Yeah,
Great to see Mike from Blue Boys Network on. Well in, Mike.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Appreciate it.
Go and subscribe to Blue Boys if you want to.
Yeah.
If you don't. That's the choice we give you here.
Go on, Tony.
Martial with the ball in, no one there. Pickford, I mean Pickford.
Brilliant.
Picks it up there.
It was a humbling experience, you know, walking in here and sort of like.
Is this your debut today?
Yeah.
Big up on your debut, man. Come on, G.
You know, walking in and looking at the studio and things, you know, this is big for me personally.
It's the best in the country.
I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be here, I must say.
Yeah. I can't lie. The last time I was here for an Everton stream, it was Liverpool Everton, and Speedo Mick was on the stream. You beat us at Anfield. He proceeded to get out his bottom. with the speedos that say Everton on them and put them very near my face. So that wasn't great. That was the last time I was on here with an Everton fan. So
I won't do that.
Hopefully you are going to keep your trousers on if you score.
I will do because.
Can you guarantee that though?
100%.
For me, okay.
100%. I don't think anyone wants to lose this channel because I strip off.
Well, listen, it might be good for the views. Who knows?
Only fans. Blue Boys Network.
Exactly. Yeah, that's another show. Ty is a legend. He's the realest fan. Love that. AGT asked Mike if he was glad Rafa came now, or was he still Rafa?
Oh!
I didn't even see that. I was asking the
That
question.
was a decent header because there wasn't much pace on that cross.
Wow.
Defending
You know what I like
was
about this is the
horrendous.
fact
How
that
does
he
he get
waited.
that
He
much
knew the
room
ball
there?
was going to come
Come over
to
the
him.
Cross
defender.
comes in.
Yeah.
What does Michael Keane do? Look, he gets
Wow.
split.
He
They get
knew it,
split
yeah,
with
he
me.
knew it.
I thought he was going to nod
He
it
was
down
going to
to
chest
the
it down.
front.
Yeah. But it's a good header still.
Good
That's,
header, decent
that's
save.
Good save.
really poor from Everton.
Good save that. Bounce right in front of him. Wow.
Arguably, that should be through.
We've had 3 chances, 3.
Comes in.
Need to start putting them away.
Out he goes then. It's fairly quick, ain't he, Fred? I didn't realise how quick he was.
Yeah.
So why do Man United fans not rate Fred? Like, what is it?
Well,
Is this a long
It's a
story?
combination of a lot of things, to be honest.
yeah, there is a combination. I think
Flintstone.
the main thing I would say, what I don't rate about him is really his passing. Or no, his passing or ability, his touch.
Passing, is it?
His touch. So the ball comes
Loses it
into
there.
him.
Oh,
And
that's
he-
a foul. That's a
foul,
yellow
yeah.
card, is it?
He needs to be able to take the ball, turn on it. But when people press him, his passing becomes erratic. Not that he can't pass well, but it's like under pressure, he doesn't always know what to do with the ball.
Seems to go backwards as well. When he gets stood up, he goes backwards. He sort of panics a little bit. So that does make sense. Big save that from Pickford.
Yeah.
Perfect Power
Some good-
says,
some good
is that Ronald Koeman with the green top on? i.e. me? So, no, it isn't.
No.
If it is, you're getting sacked next week.
Yeah, he's
Or
definitely
this
getting
week
sacked.
even.
You know what? He did a press conference yesterday. Did you see that?
What did he say?
I mean, he's got a very Dutch, Spanish kind of voice. So it's like, yeah, he estado mucho. And it's very Dutch led. And it's quite funny to listen to. It wasn't that close. Mate.
Shoot.
And he goes, yeah, listen, I've heard the rumours. I might get sacked. That probably is true. And he was really talking really openly about it all.
Damn.
And I was like, the writing is on the wall for you, my friend. It seems like
He
at
must
the
be
minute-
getting a decent payout to be
if
that
you go
comfortable
to
getting
Ross,
sacked.
yeah.
It seems like at the minute, if you've managed Everton, that qualifies you for the big jobs. Ancelotti at Real Madrid,
Yep.
Koeman at Barcelona, all from managing the Everton.
Martinez, Belgium.
And do you know what was mad as well? In the Champions League this week, you had Ladrissa Garnagay scoring for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had Koeman
for
losing.
PSG.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry for
Yeah.
PSG. You had Ronald Koeman losing. You had Carlo Ancelotti losing, and you've got Martinez stepping in as potentially the Barca manager. Why can't they do that with us? That would be
you're
nice,
shit.
wouldn't it? Brilliant. Thanks. Cheers for that. I sort of
Across
walked
the
in.
years.
I walked into that,
You
didn't I?
did, you
I
did.
yeah.
You basically just set that one up for me.
Cheers for that. I really appreciate
Corner for
Passed the
United
ball around
again.
well. We've passed
Another
the ball around
corner.
well. Much better than the last couple of games.
Guessing Ronald Koeman's got the sack if he's on here.
Look at that star-studded
Ask Neeks.
That is crazy.
Ask Neeks
No,
if he still wouldn't take the Poch.
I'm not taking Poch. If we're getting rid of Solskjaer, I want a proven winner. So I'm talking Zidane,
There you go.
Enrique.
Now we're talking.
Chance. It's headed out from Keane.
Yeah, if we get rid of Solskjaer, I want Zidane as well.
Yeah, I've been saying Zidane
Yeah.
for the
Barca
one to take
Atletico
over
today as
Solskjaer
well.
for
is
over a
it?
year now.
Big game in La Liga today, man.
What's that?
Barca Atleti today.
And I think Atleti will win.
Fletcher's winning that.
But
They
Atleti
gotta
haven't
win
been great either, if I'm honest. Like, they've
it.
been nicking
But
results.
they've been better
but-
than Barca.
Yeah.
Much better than Barca.
Yeah.
I expect Atletico to win that game.
Yeah, I remember United fans said Fred over Partey, says AM.
Yeah, that's
Who said
mad.
that?
Well, He remembers some United fans saying it, so you're just going to have to believe him.
Text them.
do you think Michael Carrick has much influence over this team? But bearing in mind he was there with the prime, the last years with Ferguson. Very, very good side.
See, this is what we're talking about.
Do you think
doing very well there.
he's happy with this?
Very well.
I don't think anybody should be happy with this. So if I'm not happy with it,
Come on.
Decore.
Oh my God!
Blocked from Lindelof. Another chance for Rondon if he was a bit better.
If it was a championship striker.
If it was a Champions League striker, he would have been maybe in that one. But Everton looking combative in the midfield here.
Again, this is something that we said off air as well. Like, there's too many teams that are coming to Old Trafford and just comfortable to play football. They're not scared, not afraid of anything. If they have to suffer for the first 5-10 minutes, that's cool. But they'll ease into the game and then just create that chances. And that's what Everton's doing right now.
They know they're going to get chances, and that's a bad position
mad
to
annoying.
be in.
That is so annoying.
It's surprising because when you look at the way that Everton have set up, and you can see there they're playing the three at the back in that line, and Luca Dean comes out and Ben Godfrey will go over, so they pivot around the back.
Pivot.
You've had a lot of chances from balls across our box, but nothing has happened, and I don't know why it's being allowed, if you get what I mean. So as Everton started 25 minutes in, it's 0-0, you should be 3-0 up. Or it should be 3-2.
I wonder if it'd be good if you had a player that could really put them chances away that could start this game.
Only the greatest goal scorer was there. I wish we bought him.
Do you know what? I can't lie. That's the 06-07 home top, right?
Yeah.
That is actually, if I was to choose a United kit that I probably hated the least, it would be that one. Because our 17-18 kit was like that. Had the white V-neck.
Oh,
Yeah.
When Salah joined the first year.
Yeah.
Who have you got on the back of that one there?
Zaha.
Louis Saha.
Man, like
Number
Louis.
9. Anyone on the back of yours?
I've got my own name.
Nice.
I thought I had to go for a
Anyone
throwback
else?
today because I need a throwback performance.
I went for one as well. This is the 15-16 one.
Oh, okay.
The
Martial debut goal against you guys.
Okay.
How mad did Martin Tyler go for that goal, by the way?
Oh, yes.
Benteke easily scored the best goal of that game.
That goal, was
Chance
incredible.
United.
Well done.
Crazy.
Out to Tony Marshall.
The Benteke
Oh,
one.
the overhead
Come on,
kick.
Godfrey, go on.
Martial, can he find?
Can someone just hit him,
No?
please?
First, oh, God.
What the hell's that? What's that?
Rondon,
I'm not even
question
surprised.
mark.
I'm not even
Racket says Rondon, more like condom.
That offers some protection. though.
That's true.
That offers something.
Yeah, it's got a purpose.
AWB's got to get that.
What do Neeks and Aaron think about Ronaldo being benched?
They love it.
Surprised.
I'm surprised,
Yeah.
but Solskjaer's decision, he's going to live and die by them. So
Truly over
squad
the
is
moon,
good
ain't you,
enough.
boys?
No.
It wouldn't surprise me if Ronaldo ended up being a player manager of this team by the end of the season. And just comes and gets the suit on and then takes it off at half time.
Remember against Young Boys when he stood next to Solskjaer was giving instructions?
Yeah, mate, that is
Like when he won
not
the
being
Euros,
funny now. Like in the Euros
come on, you've killed
in
him there.
16.
But with the difference for me with that is that's his
disrespect, right?
country. I think with his country it's different.
Yeah, I'd
But
agree.
with Man United, that's
Is that disrespectful?
it's not a good look. It's not a good look.
Because that's like Salah. It's like undermining the manager, isn't it?
Exactly.
That's like Salah standing there making the calls for the subs. What's going on here though? Looks like a bit of argy-bargy.
Biting.
McSauce. I didn't actually see the tackle.
Yerry Mina always involved.
Yerry Mina.
Oh, come
Yeah, I
on!
think that's a fair tackle, to be
It's the
honest.
Premier League, man. Welcome.
Oh, tell him to get up.
Oh, it's this. It's Dean.
Telling him to get up is what?
Oh, it's all kicking
going
off
on?
here at Old Trafford. Decore.
Fred, relax yourself. You're going to get sent off.
Hand goes up to Luke Shaw's face there. Decore is angered by Luke
Yeah,
Shaw.
a lot of people are going to get booked here.
And if VAR, there might be a red
Could
card.
be a red here.
There
Who
might be a
knows?
red. I don't know what's
Decore,
happened, but
Cavani having a chat. Pickford trying to drag back Decore.
it was a fair challenge. No wrong with
Yerry
that
Mina
challenge
chatting
at
to the ref.
Don't understand
Yerry
why-
Mina, I tell you what, I don't like him at all, bro. I do not like
Why?
him one bit, bro.
Is that because, like,
He's just the shithousery is crazy.
you see, usually it's
Shithousery.
Richarlison at Liverpool.
Oh, I
fan.
hate him so
Oh,
much,
okay.
bro. I hate Pickford, Richarlison, and that Mina. Rats, bro. All of them.
I hate for Liverpool. I hate.
Robbo.
Yeah,
I
I
knew you were gonna
can't
say it.
stand it.
But I love him because you hate him.
Yeah, it was the elbow in the back. If you know, remember on Tom Davies.
Yeah,
I sort of
but listen,
never forgive him for
Listen,
that.
mate, you can't talk about injuries in the Merseyside derby.
It was an accident.
It was not an accident. He should have got sent off. He should have gone to bloody Walton Nick.
The ball goes
Pickford
across the
that
box.
night, he
You
was
make
lucky he
yourself
didn't
big,
spend
don't
the
you,
night
as
in
a
the
goalkeeper?
cells.
You make yourself big. He can't help the fact that the ball.
Liverpool fans held a vigil
If
for
you make
Virgil.
yourself big as a goalie, it's with your hands, right? Why do you need to
do you think?
chop
I
someone's
think
leg?
that was quite violent. I can't lie. That was
Violent is the
That was-
word.
that was-
It's a great word to describe it, man.
quite violent.
Rafa told them to rough up United, says Anthony. Phil Jones under
look at him.
Zidane, no one would score, says
Look at him.
Isaac.
Look at the reaction.
Yeah.
That's the difference from. It's weird for Everton and Manchester United to be going into a game and Everton have the better manager. That's how far
Yeah,
United
that's true.
have.
And you know what?
Facts.
He's not going to get off that bench till the 70th minute.
And then
Because that's
now
what he
it's
usually
Ronaldo
does.
on.
Yeah, that's what he usually does.
Ronaldo's going to do the job that he did for Portugal, and he's going to get up and start
Literally.
managing.
Oh,
Go on.
Wan-Bissaka.
Play him, then.
Can he
Play
beat
him.
him?
Play him.
Chance for a cross. Good cross. Go on, chance for Everton. Oh,
Varane
again, if they had
again.
someone who could put these away.
See,
But like
Everton
James
are in the
Redmayne
game
once
now.
said.
Yeah.
They're in the game now.
If my aunt's had balls, she'd be my uncle, but she doesn't, so she's not.
Brilliant.
Big up, James. That's a
My
legendary
brother, man.
line.
Yeah, James, if you want to watch more of James, hit up the Cop TV. We do a podcast
Oh, yeah,
every
he's
Monday
reviewing it,
called
yeah.
Hot Copics. So yeah, big up my brother James. Was chatting to him before. That is a Manchester United throw. 30 minutes gone now. How there's not been a goal in
Can't
this?
work it out.
I don't understand.
See, it's too easy there.
Mike looking up
Wan-Bissaka
to the
stepping in.
skies.
It's quite an intense game
Now they're warming up already.
because of how poor the defending is from both sides.
Yeah. That's what makes it
Obviously
a little bit.
not for you. You're sitting there thinking,
Mate,
I
I'm
can't
calm.
believe I'm getting paid for this.
Yeah,
It's horrendous.
honestly, I can't believe I've turned up today and this is and I was late. You know, well, my train was cancelled, but yeah. Serious question, says Neymal, for you, Mike. I don't know the answer to this one either, so you might have to help me with this. It could be a good question. Serious question. When was the last time Everton won a trophy?
1995.
95, yeah. So
Was
the
it
year
FA Cup?
after I was born.
FA Cup.
FA Cup it was, I think. Was it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah.
I was 3, so I don't even class it really as anything
Well,
I've seen.
Yeah, so you can't even say you've ever really... Yeah.
From an Everton perspective, all jokes aside, it's mad to think that, you know, like my dad, for example, watched us win, you know, the league. And,
In the 80s,
and,
yeah.
You know, it's scary to see how far we've fallen. It's a
Get
shame,
down there
really.
too
but-
easily.
These lot got way too much freedom.
Yeah, man. They're getting down there too easily.
Bruno not really having an impact in the game so far, but here he is. Finds Cavani. Oh, shocking pass. Dina wins it back.
From a
Demarai
neutral.
Gray. Well
From a
played.
Look at Demarai.
Demarai
Look
Gray.
at Demarai.
He's going to go wide. What a save from David De Gea.
I was going to
Demarai
say,
Gray
Brilliant
rips
save,
through.
Dave. Once
from a
again,
neutral perspective, who do you think's the better team?
Today or in
So
general?
far, yeah, so far.
Today.
Mate.
I'd have to say Everton.
Oh, come on.
I'd have to say
No, because
Everton.
we would be biased to our teams. I think you've made a. I think
I'm
you've,
totally
you had
neutral
the
in
chance.
that.
You had a better chance
I
than
support
both
both of you. Not you as people. I
too
love
I
easy.
think- I
McTominay,
think
too
you're just-
easy, man.
I think your defence and your keeper had to make
Great save that.
more blocks. You know, like for example, you've
Quite
got Lindsay
close
off
to
there,
them.
you've got that there. That's 2. Yes, you've had the 3 across the box. Ideally, you'd score, but
Martial, Cavani.
Wow.
When I say McTominay is a passenger, he's literally.
Since he's come back, I haven't seen him in these games.
He's just there, but he's not there.
Yeah.
Big up Usain.
A man like Usain Bolt, the fastest man in the world, watching Manchester United. Could do with him up top today.
Fun fact: Mick Phelan, who's the assistant
Yeah.
manager,
Mike Phelan. isn't
Mike
it?
Phelan.
Yeah,
gave him a trial at Central Coast Mariners in Australia.
that is true.
I
Yeah.
remember
Mike
that.
Phelan was
He
there.
went to-
That-
he
What
went
was Mike
to-
Phelan doing in Australia?
He had some sort of like
he went to
director's role
Dortmund
or
as well,
something.
didn't he? And had a week's trial as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Yellow card
Yeah.
for Mason Greenwood. This kid Gordon's getting battered all over the pitch.
He's done all right. To
He's
be
done
fair
very
to him,
well.
hasn't he? He's done all right.
He's done well to
won
get
the
his
free
body
kick there
across in
because he
there.
brings his leg across. It
Yeah.
just there.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, yellow card,
Yeah,
maybe a bit
for
harsh.
that.
Alex, who do you think was better, Vieira or Keane? I'm going to go
Oh.
Patrick Vieira, personally. He's a player that Arsenal have missed since he left.
Yeah.
They haven't
Yeah.
replaced him since he's left.
2005.
I think that's a really tough one though, because I think Roy Keane doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Oh, I think he does, mate.
I think he
I
does.
think he gets a lot of credit.
No,
I think
but-
he gets too much credit.
Do you?
Not
so
too much
you think he's
credit.
overrated?
Not-
I think he's hugely overrated.
No,
Because he
he's not
played for Manchester
overrated.
United in the 90s. That means that all of a sudden you're a world-class player.
No, but he was brilliant.
Listen,
I think he-
midfielder, leader, excellent. But was he as good as people say he is? No.
Yeah.
I don't
You
think
can't
so.
play for. But how can you
that's a
play for
foul
Man
as well.
United?
That's a foul.
Yeah, and give him a yellow card as well, isn't it?
No, you can't give me yellow.
You can't play for Man United, that Man United team for that long and not be
I agree.
top quality.
I agree, but I'd choose Vieira over Keane.
No, I would as well. But
I would say as
choosing
well.
Vieira,
Yeah,
I think Vieira's
I would
better.
choose Vieira.
But that's
Yeah.
kind
I
of
think
take away
it's
from how
that
good
far
Keane is.
away, like, I just,
It's not that far away, I should say that. But Vieira,
Technically, he's better.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was just amazing. Technically,
my
he was-
favourite midfield partnership maybe in that era, if we could have seen Gerrard and Vieira in the same midfield.
That would have been disgusting.
That would have been disgraceful.
Yeah,
No one
that
got
would have
a
been
sniff,
disgusting.
mate.
Might have won a Premier League.
The legs in that midfield there.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you for that little shot there under the radar. I heard it still reached me. De Gea has been United's player of the season
well
so
done, well
far,
done.
says
How's he getting
FD.
Oh,
muscle
look at
there,
that,
Varane.
Decore. It's like
getting
Pompous
muscle
playing
by
for Everton.
Rondon, man.
Go on, beat him. Beat him.
Trudon says Vieira was a spicy Henderson.
So this is what happens.
for Everton, another
When you don't
shot.
take your chances,
We're getting
Another
peppered at
shot
the moment.
now Everton are confident.
This is a great game for the neutral, I have to say.
Oh,
Martial finds Bruno.
this is killing me. This is.
Yes,
Oh,
Tom.
Bad pass.
Go on, just go
again.
on, just go
Bruno's
on.
having a shocker,
you
lads.
don't have to do that.
Keane played dirty. Vieira scored goal, says Tapas Lego Pulis. Yeah, good chance for Decore, that. It just seems like when that ball comes across, the strike has never been clean. It's always into the floor or, you know, where's the clean strikes here?
This is where we do miss Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin. You know, they're just better strikers.
I feel like if you had maybe even one of those playing, one of them might have put a chance away.
the one we'd want is DCL.
Yeah.
Because Richarlison's not. Again, he's not been great this season.
Rondon puffing for air there.
Go on, out he goes. Well done.
Decore.
Oh, you've killed
Poor
him there,
pass.
son. You've killed him.
Go on, Mason.
Greenwood.
Go on,
Can he
Mason.
beat Dean? Cross comes in from McTominay.
Out he
Martial at the
goes.
back post. Alan clears.
What's that?
What was that? Take a touch.
Cheeky.
What a game this is, says Jack
JK.
the lad.
Everton are the better team at the moment.
Shout out to Jack the
I
lad.
said
He,
that, didn't I, about 5 minutes
comments
ago?
on
everything.
And he said he didn't agree with me, Neeks. Big game next weekend at Watford. Obviously, we lost 3-0 the last time we played there,
Tough
so that
game, that
wasn't
is.
great. That is.
And we're playing Atalanta. Oh my
Atalanta. I
God.
tell you what, I've seen United's run of games in the next 10.
Oh.
You have got some big games.
Huge
We're
games.
coming here in
Yeah.
3 weeks as well. Obviously,
Yeah.
battered you 4-2 last time we came.
It was a
You've got some work
dead
to do,
rubber for
boys.
us.
Oh, no,
It was a dead rubber.
Oh, yeah, but so you were happy to lose that 4-2?
No,
were
I'd say
you?
it was a dead rubber. Like when you look.
Not for us. That got us in the Champions League.
Yeah.
It wasn't a dead rubber for
Well,
us.
the Allison, that cheat Allison go.
Cheat Allison.
I'm sure there should have been.
That's one of the best headers I've ever seen in my life.
You see that's the difference with the old Man United sides to this Man United.
Oh,
look at
Char-
the
that's a
core.
foul
Yeah,
from
see, we're
Cavani
getting
as well.
out-muscled again,
Big
man.
foul from Cavani. He'll definitely get yellow. Will they play on?
How are we always getting out muscle,
Cavani,
man?
get up, man. You're embarrassing. You made the foul, bro. Advantage.
That's
Free
a
kick
foul,
to
ref.
Everton.
Yeah,
And he'll take
one
it,
of them
of
was a
course.
free kick.
Cavani has to get a yellow for me there, lads.
Well,
That's
Cavani's
the
still on the
difference.
ground. I don't know why he's
Oh,
still.
he knows what he's doing. Look.
That's the difference with Man United, alternate. If Liverpool, irrespective of what Liverpool side went, dead rubber, you guys have just called it.
Yeah, we want to win it.
You want to win it. No, Man United fans and the team and all surely that shouldn't happen, if you get what I mean. Like that's the issue with this Man United team.
Yeah.
Like those players should be like, Liverpool aren't getting anywhere today. They're not getting in the Champions
Oh,
League.
so-
We're
Oh no,
getting
no, I
in.
get that. No, I get that. I
That's
get that.
disgusting attitude.
But that's not that happened to us
Chance, Mina had it
in
over.
our, let's say, glory days. I remember when we lost to Man City at Old Trafford. Aguero scored from a tight angle.
Yeah, I remember
But
that.
we had won the
1-0.
league, so it was like, damn, no, 2. I think we lost the game 2-1,
Yeah.
and it was like, all right, we don't want to lose to Man City. But I mean,
Yeah.
Toffee
Okay.
Top says, really knocking on the door here, lads. Come on the Toffees. Up the Toffish. Up the Toffish.
We need a goal. We can't sustain this.
Do you know what? This has always been a great game, actually, for me to watch. This has always got goals in this game. This fixture
it
down the
does.
years.
Do you remember the 4-4?
4-4. Yeah. What a
Oh,
game.
that killed us. That lost us the title.
Yeah.
Fellaini and Yelovich,
That
was
lost
it?
us.
And Cahill.
Pienaar, the Pienaar score.
Pienaar.
Pienaar. Great shout.
Who
What do you
thought-
make of Tim Cahill? Is he a legend for you?
No.
No.
No, I think legend's a term that's used really loosely these days.
At Everton or in general?
I just think in general. I think, you know, the world, when people say that players are world class, I think that's a term that's used lightly as well. So, no, I think legends are teams that have won things and been successful. There's a lot of players that I respect massively. Tim Cahill, Duncan Ferguson. Are they legends? In my opinion, no.
Wow. Do you know what? I'd have to say that a lot of Everton fans would disagree with you.
Yeah, they will. They will. And I definitely
Let us know in the comments if you agree with that.
They're, you know, I get it. It's just for me, I'm fed up of seeing non-winning Everton sides. I want to see a team, you know, winning. 5 years ago, Mashiri walked into this football club and he said nothing will be the same. I want to see that. I want to see Everton.
It's looking the same
up
every
there.
year.
Yeah,
at
I
the
want to
minute.
see Everton challenging. I want to see Everton.
Maybe he should have said nothing will be different.
Well,
Instead.
or it would get worse.
Yeah. Salam says Tim Cahill was a baller. Is Arteta a legend for Everton? Says Brian. Afghan Assassin says come on the Toffees. Cahill is a legend, says SK. It's true the term legend is well overused, says Jake.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's a good debate because I appreciate it from both perspectives. You know, like in recent years, for me, then, you know, as one of the better Everton players put his heart on the line, you've got to say then Phil Jagielka's a legend.
Is it?
Go on, Godfrey, well done.
Yeah,
son.
slightly
Good tackle
short.
that. Cross comes
That's
in from
gotta go
Shaw
out.
and Keane
Yeah, well
heads it
done.
out.
Come on in, Gordon.
Gordon
What?
heads it down to Dean, puts him
Killed
in
him.
trouble a bit. Corner, throw into United.
You've got to throw all of those in. Phil Jagielka, Leighton Baines. You've got to throw all of those in as legends. Then if
Yeah.
you're going to throw them in,
Yeah, Leighton Baines.
Yeah,
you know, great player.
Leighton
for
Baines,
Everton.
he's still there now, isn't it?
best,
Isn't he got
best,
the most assists?
best left back in the Premier
No,
League?
it's most
era.
goals, wasn't it? I think
Both.
he's got the most goals. Both.
I
is
think
it?
it's both. Yeah,
You know who's had the most assists in the league for the last 4 years?
don't think it matters.
Trent.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. Can't defend, can I?
And after that, who was it? Robbo.
Don't know. Can't. Oh,
And
no,
after
he
that,
can.
it's
Kevin De Bruyne.
And after that, it's De Bruyne.
Credit to him, he can defend Robbo.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, but this argument that Trent can't defend, I'm not even going to argue against it now because it's just so lazy to say that.
Yeah, but that's
Like, if you actually watch the games, there's some crucial last-ditch tackles that Trent makes. His positioning obviously can get
That's
better,
what I was going to
think.
say. His positioning.
Positional awareness can improve. Like, I've witnessed that myself even this season. But let's just remember the stats that this kid's put on the boards for the last 4 years, like, and his age. Unbelievable.
Great ball.
Chance for United.
give it-
Bruno.
give it-
Come on,
Martial.
come on.
Could be Martial.
Yes, Tony! Come on! Yes!
Come
on! You needed that, man! Come
Martial,
And a goal
he
for
came from
Manchester
France.
United.
The English press said he had no chance. I'm not singing the rest.
told you. I told you he loves the goal.
Come on!
He loves the goal against Everton.
You needed
Oh,
that,
he
boys.
needed
You
that, man.
He needed,
He needed
that.
it. We
You
needed that. Solskjaer needed it.
Yeah. Big goal, that.
Great ball
Massive
from
goal.
Greenwood.
Yes, man.
I was scared Bruno might shoot. I was scared. Great ball. Takes it in. I thought,
Yeah, it's a good finish.
weighted pass, good weighted pass.
finish.
Ran
Yeah.
straight
Is there
onto
any
it.
deflections on that? I know there was 2 guys sliding in. Just
Martial don't do deflections.
That's a deflection, bro.
Martial don't do deflections. He meant that. He meant that. He
Big
kicked it
deflection.
against the.
No, that's a deflection. He
kicked
saves
it. It was
that.
on purpose. He kicked it
Pickford
against the
saves that
defender.
without that deflection, my bro.
No, he might have gone far corner
Watch.
without deflection.
No,
He might have gone
saves
far
that,
corner
bro.
without deflection.
No.
Anyway, his
That
goal.
was straight at him without that deflection.
First time he's out his seat.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
Well then, Manchester United lead at home. Pickford laughs. I'm not sure what he's laughing at. Probably his small arms.
Come on, Tony.
Tony Martial scores for. I was about to say Real Madrid then. Someone just said Madrid in the comments for Manchester United. But does that really reflect how this game has gone? I'd say it's a pretty 0-0 kind of game.
No, not a 0-0 kind of game. Maybe a even game.
Or a draw.
Yeah,
Definitely
maybe an even
draw.
game, but not
a
0-0.
2-2 game or whatever.
Because they definitely, both teams should have scored by now.
Martial scoring from that left side.
We've had the better chances.
That was probably the hardest chance out of the
Literally.
easy chances you've had.
Yeah.
Deflection though, man.
Yeah. So that's the difference. Man United at Old Trafford, ball hits their players, it doesn't go in.
Yeah.
Hits the opposition, it goes in.
That's it. They've always had it at Old Trafford, mate. Can't you turn the camera to the game, please, says Luce. Listen, if we did that, we'd just get copyright, we'd get a strike, we wouldn't have any more watch-alongs to watch. So the whole point of this is that you're watching the game at home, but you're also watching us, and we appreciate that.
Yep.
It's the new way of how people consume football, I guess. But no, in answer to your question, bro, I can't do that. You're just gonna have to watch it legally, okay? Don't do
Watch
any
it
of that
however
funny
you
stuff.
want, guys.
Yeah,
But
I was going to
listen,
say that as
I'm on
well.
this stream,
Yeah.
man. I can't say what. I
you
can't
got-
say that, can I?
I'm
The
not.
Premier League. I was working with the Premier League yesterday. I can't be saying that. Come on, G.
Guys, pay for your subscriptions.
Exactly. Make sure you ask the
I'm not
bill
saying who
payers
to pay,
permission.
but pay someone for it.
The bill payers permission as well. Make sure you get that.
Look at the difference
come on.
in this. Look at the difference in this. Well done, Yeri.
Yeah, right.
Just need a bit of composure.
Oh dear,
now,
what's he
Blues.
doing here?
That's fine.
Pickford clears it up.
Go on then, win that.
Somebody
Ballon
can
d'Or
get
clause
another.
back on, says Noble. Class. Everton have had the better chances, but haven't
Yes,
taken
Tony,
them.
whip it.
Literally, Villarreal. Shot from Martial.
He's confident now.
got
That's what I
confidence
like to
now.
see, man.
Isn't it crazy what confidence can do
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
someone?
yeah.
There's
It's
no
crazy.
way that happens 10 minutes ago.
Trust me.
There's no way. It really is all about the confidence. Shout out to Gokwan. I think he used to say that on his show.
Oh, is it?
It's all about the confidence. I'm pretty sure. It's like this guy's intentionally skipping my comments. Right, let's have a look at your comments then, mate. Martial is just the French Joe Linton. Are you happy now? Decent comment, to be fair. I'll keep reading them out if you send them in. And I didn't skip your comment. Martial confidence now, says Johan. Edge says Man United are so lucky. All these teams keep missing their chances against
But
them.
you say that.
But you create your own luck.
Martial had the best chance of the game.
Yeah, first one.
early on.
The header.
Cavani had the header.
Yeah.
And then now he scored. Now obviously the other one was an opening where nobody ran across the box. But I mean, if anyone's missed the better chances this game, it's us. Everton's created good openings as well. Don't get me wrong.
Big up to Del Boy, who his actual emoji thing isn't Del Boy who I thought it would be. It's the actual computer brand Dell. He says AGT Martial is the Man U Divock Origi. I can see comparisons.
Well, if he
to be
wins
fair.
us the Champions League, then I'll take it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Martial is back, I guess, says Tamps.
Chill.
Yeah,
See
there you
it,
go.
see it.
Right, we've got about 5 seconds to go until half time. I think I will have a beer. That is half time now.
Yep.
The only
Time.
reason I turned down your offer of a beer earlier is because I had a few last night and I was a bit hazy.
Yeah,
I was out last night.
struggling a bit.
Oh, to be fair, I was in bed at 10, but I started early, about 4:30, and solidly drunk for about 4 hours. Had a KFC on the way home.
Decent sesh that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't counting, but I could tell you what I drunk. I had 3 pints of Estrella.
Yeah,
I had
okay.
4 double spice rums and cokes.
Yeah.
I had a Jaeger bomb and a Sambuca, which isn't that much.
Where was this at?
This was in Euston, in the Marlborough
Oh, okay.
Arms, yeah, outside the station. But yeah, it's not that much, but it's enough that you can feel it
Yeah,
the
it's
next
good
day.
mix. That's what's
It's the
done you
mix,
there. It's
yeah.
a cheeky mix.
It's the Jaegers, man. Right, talk to me about this first half then. We'll go to the right first, the team that are winning. Does that scoreline fairly reflect what has happened in this half?
I think the result as it stands is correct. We've created the better chances, so I think we should be leading. Everton can argue, yeah, they've had chances as well to score. I think both teams should have got more than 1 and 0. But I think we created the better chances. Martial and Cavani had great chances to score early on. I think it was McTominay, was it, who created, or was it Greenwood, made a great opportunity down the right hand side, and no one made the run into the box. So we started well, and as I said, when we don't take that chance, Everton's gonna come into it, and they came into it for at least a 20-minute spell where they started creating chances. But I think over the 45 minutes, we deserve to be leading by 1 goal. So it's not, it's ain't vintage Man United like my shirt, but I think we deserve to be leading, and we've passed the ball better in this half than we have in at least the last 2 games, if not more.
Mike, do you agree with
Yeah,
that?
I think it's difficult to argue against that. Both teams arguably should have scored, and the score should be like 4-3, for example. But it should be in favour of Man United. I think this is a different game if Everton have DCL.
Yeah,
I think
I'd agree.
we put a chance away, maybe two, and you know, you guys would say the same with Ronaldo on the pitch as well. So I don't know. I don't think Everton are out of this. I think what you've seen, there was a stat that come up that Everton have only come from behind 3 times in the last 14 since 2020, but actually they've done it twice already this season.
They have actually.
So
under Rafa, yeah.
I'm not concerned that we're behind. That doesn't worry me. What I think Everton need to do is, again, just press Man United like they did at times. You looked a lot more fluid at the start of the half and at the end of the half, but there was a goal in the middle there. So I'm not concerned Everton can't get back into this, and this isn't as much as a whitewash so far as I was a little worried about, certainly on my preview on Thursday.
What did you say in your preview on Thursday?
I said that this would be a really, really difficult game for Everton with 5 key players out. You saw the bench. Everton can't change it. You know, there's no one on that bench that really changes the game. Going up against essentially an almost fully fit Manchester United. And this is with the argument about depth, isn't it? You know, where people talk about depth. For Manchester United, for example, they'll have players that you would say, could argue, their first 11 could play for any of the top 3 teams, you'd say. But then their bench is still players that could play in the top 6 side. With Everton, you've got a team that challenged the top 8, maybe, top 10. And then the bench is players that not necessarily fight relegation, but finish 15th or 16th. That's the difference in depth, and it's where Everton just haven't got it. So I'm not surprised.
I think this game is it's like always with Man United, is in spells. We've had a good first 10 minutes, then you guys took over, then we took over again and we scored. And I think in the second half it might be the same spells of good and bad spells, and let's hope we have the better ones.
We don't have a sustained, like, consistent pressure that you see that Man City and Liverpool. I remember Chelsea they have like 9.
I don't think I can remember,
pitch, but we don't do that.
True.
You say you don't remember.
I don't remember us having a game where for 45 minutes, like, we play well.
We've been on it.
Like, we've been on it.
And it's not just that the opposition can't get chances, because they can, but it's like it's on the counter attack and that's it.
That's it.
Everton come into the game and they're pushing us back, and we're making last ditch.
Again,
clearances.
not sustainable,
Not
it's
sustainable.
patchy. But these moments that do happen every maybe once a half, where a goal comes out of the blue, can win you a game, and then it's all forgotten about. But as we said, it's not sustainable.
Well, this football can get you top 4. It will.
Yeah.
But it can't win the title.
No. Yeah.
That's what we have to be aiming for this season.
That's the bottom line, isn't it? Really. The second half, we're in the advert break at the minute. Abdul says, Aaron and Neek's thoughts on Martial being linked to Arsenal.
Arsenal will be lucky to get a player like Martial.
Very lucky. You'd have to qualify for Europe first.
Exactly.
You'd have to qualify for Europe.
I mean, that's
because if you don't,
literally, the creator of this channel, and you've just nailed it. I mean, that's how we play.
You'd have to qualify for Europe first, because if you don't, I don't think Martial would play for anyone that
and he's
doesn't
probably
play
on a big wage, isn't he? Yeah,
he's on 200, about 200 grand a week.
200.
Yeah. Martial will sit on Man United's
and he was
bench
getting that from 2015, right?
No,
that was his new contract.
Okay, thank
after
you.
After Solskjaer came, so about 2019.
Something like that,
yeah. About 2019.
Wow.
Yeah, but basically after we sold Lukaku, gave him the big contract. Martial could leave Man United purely because there's a lot of forward options.
There's about 7, isn't there?
At least, and that including Rashford, who's not even
including
back fit
Rashford,
yet. So there's a lot of options. But
Ronaldo, Cavani, Martial, Rashford, Sancho. You said Ronaldo?
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
Greenwood.
And then there's Lingard.
Lingard's there.
Yeah,
that's 7 there.
And Bruno playing in that role is a goal getter. So yeah, it's difficult for him. I think this season you're going to see a lot of players who can't get a lot of game time because our squad is stacked. But that can't last forever. At some point they're going to say I need to move. But I think he will go abroad before he plays for anyone else.
I'd agree. I think I could see him in Spain actually.
Yeah,
I was going to say the same. Yeah.
Who's your first choice front 3? Just out of interest.
This one. No, I mean...
Wait, now or when everyone's fit?
When everyone's fit.
Rashford, Ronaldo, Greenwood.
So Sancho doesn't even get...
Sorry, question, is that
why spend the money
what you want, or is that what you think Solskjaer?
I think
why
this is
did
what
you buy
Solskjaer
Sancho?
Okay. Is that because he hasn't started great as well?
Yeah, I don't like that. front three.
But I think this is what Solskjaer will put up.
And it may well be, and maybe that's why we don't like how the Solskjaer's football. But there's not enough creativity in that front.
There you go.
Rashford likes to cut in and score. Greenwood likes to cut in and score. Ronaldo likes to score.
Yeah.
Bruno's the only person in that four who's going to want to create.
But the way Solskjaer thinks with that front three is it's goals.
Yeah.
So let me just put all the front three that are just going to get me goals. The creativity, I don't think he really cares about that. As long as there's goals in the game,
it will come and you win the game. Yeah. I want, for me personally, I'd want Rashford on the left, Ronaldo up front, and Sancho on the right.
That's what I would go for as well.
Because Sancho
Rashford,
is a
Ronaldo,
creator.
Sancho.
And obviously you got Bruno behind, who's also.
But then Cavani's not going to sit on the bench. Martial could probably play elsewhere. You've got Greenwood.
But that's the first choice. But we're playing 2 games a week, so you play that in the against Villarreal, for example. Then you have to change it on the weekend.
It's rare that you actually get an opportunity to play your first 3 in a game first, because injuries, all this stuff, so many games.
I mean, Rashford ain't played a game this season because he's injured.
It's like for us, Liverpool. There's been one time ever, and it was only about 2 weeks ago that Henderson, Fabinho, and Thiago have started in the midfield. And that's my first choice midfield, but they've played maybe one half together in 18 months, which. I mean, Liverpool last year had, I think, 19 different combinations of centre backs.
Yeah.
So
19.
So saying that I want this front 3 and you just have to get what you're given sometimes, don't you?
And like, works. If you look at Man City, I think Man City had the benchmark, but they are the champions. They won it 3 in the last 4 years. You couldn't tell me what Pep Guardiola's first 11 is.
Yeah,
because
Pep couldn't tell you his first 11.
Yeah, he changes it constantly.
And that's how you need to be able to be.
But that's because football has changed. In '99, your team was the same every week, pretty much.
Yeah,
is it not?
Yeah, pretty much.
A smaller squad as well. But I think these days you can't. I mean, there was a stat the other day. I think it was, what's that Bilbao player? Is it Eneka?
Is that one who signed like the 10-year contract?
No, I think he's made the most appearances since
like
2016.
Yeah.
206.
206 appearances in a row. It's the
Never
record
been
for La
injured.
Liga.
Never been on the bench.
What?
Yeah.
Mad, bro. 200. That's like 7 seasons in a row. Or
That's
something.
crazy.
That's
mental.
That's good. Remember we were linked with Iñaki like on one deadline day. I can't remember what season it was, but we were linked with Iñaki on the deadline day. We made a bid and Bilbao rejected it, and then he signed that crazy new.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the same guy who signed the contract.
They're getting their money's worth if they give him a 10-year contract. Like he's playing every week.
Didn't someone else do that as well? Wasn't it Saul at Atleti signed a 6 year?
He did sign a long. Yeah, he did sign a long.
How did he sign these?
That's what I was going to say. 8 years. 8 years.
Have they paid it off yet?
All his backroom staff got that as well. They all got 8 years as well. But I think he's still. I think it was only just finished.
Yeah,
like
it was
maybe
last
last
season,
season.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Like Pardew's been getting paid.
We
just finished paying Moyes.
not too long ago, like last season or something like that.
Mourinho's probably still getting paid from Chelsea.
Wow.
For the second time.
Wow.
Crazy.
Listen, I think I might have to, start thinking about doing these UEFA B and A licenses
Yeah, man.
to be a coach because
Yeah,
I'm not
They
taking
get
anything less than
money.
a 5-year deal.
crazy.
Big up to the people that have just joined us late and didn't hear the story at the start by saying United fans from London, typical plastic. Listen, it's just so predictable and boring.
Big
It's
up
such
to
a
you lot,
lazy
man. We
comment
appreciate
to
these
make,
comments
bro.
each and every time. Love it.
We feed on it.
Yeah, Felix has a 7-year deal. Felix has a 7-year deal apparently.
Oh, yeah,
with
Felix.
Atleti, yeah. The
He's gone
only
and played
thing
for
that
the devil,
Ole,
man.
Say again?
the only thing that will win Ole this match is the players, not because he's the better manager. Says
Agreed.
JC. Yeah, some funny ones.
I was saying that Felix is playing for the devil. Like
Oh, Simeone.
he's gone to the wrong team.
Cholo.
I'm sorry. I like Simeone, yeah, but Felix has gone and played for the wrong manager.
I'd agree with you
Like he had him. I don't know if you guys have seen the clip of the training ground. He had him doing up defensive duties like a right back, and I was just like, "What are you doing, man? That's
You know
not what
what?
Felix should be doing." Obviously, it's training. You never know what. I don't know what goes on, but
I was at Atleti last year in 2020 in February when we played them in the Champions League. We lost 1-0. And I think in my life I've always preferred Atleti to Real anyway.
Yeah.
But then after going there and experiencing him on the touchline, the fans, the diving, the time wasting,
especially that, yeah.
bro, I hate them now. And obviously they beat us at Anfield. Now we've got them again in the Champions League. Jesus.
Wow.
That is going to be some game, home and away.
That's a big revenge for you guys as
But
well.
we need it, man.
That was a great
We
game.
need it because they weren't ever that. I mean, listen, we played them, I think 08, 09 in the Champions League. We didn't lose against them. I think we drew twice. But then since Simeone has come in, they've gone from like the gracious underdogs that everyone likes to I want to smash them every time now because of Simone, because of him.
Do you think he could ever come to the Premier League? And
where would he go?
Yeah, but that's
where would he go? I
yeah.
could see him at United, but I don't think the United fans after a while would actually like him.
No thanks.
I think they'd hate him.
the football.
Yeah. The football.
There's another stat going around about Atleti. I think in 3 or 4 games, consecutive games, they've had more than 5 minutes added onto 90 minutes.
Mate.
Rolling around all the time.
I don't know what they do, but
around.
I think there was one game they even had like 10 minutes added time,
Yeah,
and then Suarez or something.
Well, it's like the
scored the
other
winner.
day, they scored 98th minute penalty, Suarez against Milan.
How did they get so much added
sounds
time?
like
Oh, yeah.
That is Diego time.
That's Diego time.
El Cholo time, that is.
That's crazy.
You guys should have had 2 Evertonians, says Itai.
I'm big enough for us to.
Don't say that. But that is a good shout, to be fair.
I thought
2
you were going to say
United fans.
it's true. Oh my
No,
God.
come on, bro. 2 United fans, 1 Everton fan, Robbie. To be fair,
My co-host could have come.
could have come, Robbie. What's going on here, man? Obviously,
I was-
Speedo Mix doing a big run right now.
We got
a
two.
big
We
walk,
got two
so-
Scousers, so it's fair.
Yeah, to be fair, 2 Scousers, 2
There you go.
plastic Scousers, like.
You've got a better.
Go on, let's hear your one.
Like me too, are you? You're right.
Monster's
Too
on
bad.
that
Not
advert,
as good
innit?
as yours.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
I can't
Love
say
it, though.
chicken, lad.
Chicken.
Oh, you can do that. Yeah, I can't.
Chicken.
You know the thing I like about up north is
People, bro. A sense
People
of
in
humour.
it. Yeah.
Nah, I'm joking, you know, right? But it's all the different sauces you have with your chips.
Oh,
Over
mate.
here we don't. We it's like
Curry sauce up there.
we get curry sauce over here, but it ain't as good as, and it's not as consistent. Like you go one place, it's alright.
What would you have on your chips?
Well,
We'll
when I
round and
go
ask.
up north, I get gravy because we don't get gravy down here.
Chips and gravy.
Yeah, when I'm up north, but I prefer curry sauce. But I just get.
But when you're in the south.
The only option is curry sauce.
Oh really? So
Wow.
it's not ketchup. No.
Oh no, you get no. But
No,
yeah,
but if you can have one, I'm only giving you one sauce
no,
for the whole
I'll
country.
still choose curry sauce.
Curry sauce.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
I do love
Yeah.
mayonnaise more than
I
ketchup.
love mayonnaise, man. Oh,
Jeez, bro.
Yeah,
I might
man.
have to go barbecue sauce.
Is it?
oh, that's a
With
shout.
chips?
That's
On
a
chips?
No,
With chips,
listen.
bro.
That's a shout. That's a shout. That's a shout,
I've
man.
always got
barbecue
BBQ in
sauce.
the fridge. Always.
Ooh, I had that yesterday.
I'll do tartar sauce.
So I should
before.
know,
Now
yeah.
you're getting a bit too passionate.
Yeah,
Tell you're a
barbecue.
southerner there.
I'll tell you
curry
what
sauce
though.
for me, to be
Curry
fair.
sauce.
Yeah, it's an easy one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. you
Yeah,
get that.
let us know in the comments, man. What sauce do you have on your chips? I love curry sauce, but I think I love barbecue sauce a bit more.
don't
Gravy as well. I don't know about chips.
Do
Maybe
you
a
like
pie.
KFC gravy though?
Oh, KFC gravy
No,
is.
I had KFC last night, and
I don't understand
No.
why you pay for a side when it's a sauce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean?
No, but it's
I
brilliant.
had
that
some
does.
chips last night, and she gave it. And then I was pestering her when she was getting my chicken out, so she gave me another one.
Did you? Yeah,
I was leaning over, to be fair,
Oh.
quite a lot. But
giving her some of that charm.
There's a chippy.
Scouse
I think
charm.
it's round the corner from Anfield. I
Yeah?
think it is. And like, I went there and I just see all these options, and I was just like, I just didn't know what to pick.
was it called Sing Fong?
No idea what it's called.
There's actually a Chinese just outside Anfield called
It's not Chinese. It's
Wok
not
On.
Chinese. It's a chippy.
But in Liverpool, the chippy is the Chinese.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
But
Yeah.
what-
Yeah.
Chippy shop is the Chinese shop. So
Okay.
when you go in the chippy, you get Chinese food.
Okay.
Whereas in London or in the south, you
It's
go in the
called
chippy,
Chinese, yeah.
you're only getting fish and chips,
Yeah.
sausage
Yeah.
or pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in Chinese, you're only getting the Chinese.
Do
But
you-
in Liverpool,
Yeah. Okay.
The other one, John, the co-host on the channel, he when he has he orders a Chinese, he'll go to the chippy and he'll say, "Can I have a curry beef?" And I find that weird as well.
curry beef, yeah.
Curry beef rather than beef curry.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
we
the
started
thing.
back.
It's crazy. Yeah, second half has started. A lot of source comments coming in. Let's get these read out.
I want to hear some of these.
Yeah, so
I got sauce.
curry for me, says Anthony. BBQ all day long, says South London's finest bee.
Okay.
I need to see a picture to
Sound.
confirm that though. Jake Snack says mustard. That's a bit weird on chips, isn't it? Mustard?
Yeah, I would've
Surely
really
not,
done that.
Jake.
On
That's a
yeah.
shocker. That's a howler.
On chips, that's a bit weird.
We've
Still.
had a stinker there. Sharoya says burger sauce. Troy says burger sauce.
No, burger sauce is bad. Yeah, burger
On chips?
sauce.
Over curry sauce?
Dixie's burger sauce.
Dixie's.
Perfect fried chicken.
Now you're taking me
But it's
back.
like having fries rather than chips.
Sure.
So we get fries.
Oh, yeah, fries.
Burger sauce.
It's got to be fries.
But chips, you
Matthew says Jamaica jerk sauce. That's a good shout.
Yeah,
On
that's
Do you know
Chips.
what? I was in Tenerife last week. I went to Big Nasty's Caribbean restaurant called Nasty Spot. and it was sensational.
What's
so big up to
that?
Big Nasty each and every time. I had jerk chips. That's what I had. And mac and cheese.
Yeah, that was nice.
Jerk chicken and rice and peas as well. And dumpling.
okay.
Very good. BBQ all the way, says Connor. Abdullah says garlic mayo. You like that?
No,
I like mayo.
I just like plain
Just the
mayo.
mayo.
You know the issue with
Hellmann's.
garlic? If you eat outside, your
Heinz.
breast's gonna stink.
Heinz mayo.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Nando sauce, curry sauce. We've got BBQ sauce is hit and miss. That's true actually. You get some really bad barbecue sauce. True. Big Mac sauce says yeah.
Big Mac sauce. What's
Where's the respect on burger
come
sauce?
on.
Is that a sauce? Big Mac sauce?
Big Mac sauce?
Apparently it's the,
Go on.
the new thing, yeah.
Well done, Fred.
Yes,
well
Special
done, Fred.
sauce. Who's on to that? Special sauce.
Special
I
sauce.
think what he means is the mix of ketchup and mayo.
Yeah.
I think that's what special sauce is.
Okay.
I've never actually tried that.
Allow that.
Well done, Fred, man.
Henderson's, is that sauce?
Or is that the name of her?
Curry sauce.
Don't let him beat you.
Got
Don't.
Heinz 57 burger sauce, Nando's extra hot sauce,
Oh,
oozing
to-
sauce, curry blood clot
Oozing
sauce, says
sauce.
Danny. Throwed on honey
someone say
mustard,
Expressions.
oozing sauce, honey mustard, burger sauce, a lot of sauces. Oozing sauce, yeah. Gravy is king.
Honey
Guilty
mustard.
cigarettes.
That's what I have on my Subway.
What?
Honey mustard.
Shout out expressions, by the way. I love
Yeah, big up
the little
Extra.
thing that you guys did
Oh,
with
yeah.
the expressions going missing. I love that.
Oh yeah.
And he was sat there with
Classic.
the belly on.
killed me, that.
When he put Spurs in the spliff, though, that was too funny.
Yeah, that's split. Oh, that had me
Jeez,
dying,
too
man.
big.
How it goes, go.
Chance for Mason Greenwood to get it back
Don't let him cut in,
in.
don't
Goes
let
for
him cut
goal.
in.
Shot. Saved by Pickford. Duck sauce is excellent.
Duck sauce.
Like hoisin. Is that what you're on about?
Hoisin.
You know what?
Great sauce. Honestly, do you know how hungry I am now, bro? I'm gonna go Youngums after this and get a Caribbean, I think. Sweet and sour sauce, burger sauce is boiling every day. Mayonnaise in Canada. Peri sauce, chips and onion gravy. Hot pepper sauce, mustard, oozing sauce, chili mayo. Curry goat
goat.
sauce.
That is.
Wow.
That's my order if I go to like a Caribbean. That is.
Yeah,
Curry
man.
goat. Yeah.
Curry goat. A
come
lot
on,
of bones
man.
though.
Yeah,
A lot of
but-
bones that you have to pick out.
To be
and
fair,
that.
I just saw they're promoting the eFootball. They should not be promoting
Oh,
that.
have you
game.
seen the graphic?
Seen
Terrible.
the graphics?
Terrible. Oh, that is something
I've
like
been at a rave for 10 hours.
they should not be
Coming like
promoting
Phil
that
Jones.
anywhere.
Phil Jones.
Have you seen? I think it was it Don Robbie's page that tweeted it
Yeah,
today?
yeah.
Oh, Varane looks.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
Howler.
goodness.
Oh, well done, Townsend. Go on, son.
Tapito hot sauce.
Right.
I have to get onto that.
Lovely.
Daddy
well done,
sauce.
well done.
Daddy sauce is Gerald
Someone has to get it
Brothers.
over the top there, man. Go on,
Come
Mason.
on, Dane. Come on,
Honey
Dane.
barbecue. I'm just thinking about
Play.
Chipotle Southwest sauce. Wow, Bunda sauce.
Oh, yeah, Bunda.
We got all the Bunda lovers. Come on, dude. Yeah, man. Buffalo wing sauce. I think we'll stop on the sauce chat there.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I've read
gone
out,
from chips now.
I've
I mean,
read
like,
out
you-
every
you
sauce
don't
there that
put all of
possibly
them on
exists in
chips.
the whole world. So big up to you guys for getting involved, man.
People have ordered
We
like
love
beef curries there and curry, like chicken jerk and all sorts. Jerk chicken. Oh, God.
Oh, poor
Come on,
pass.
guys.
but he
Come on,
finds his
Blues.
man. Robbie says big up Alex. He's a regular on the Cop TV, so big up to you as well, mate. Egg sauce. Right, that's enough of that sauces. It's a
Go
poor
on.
choice.
Today.
Will Cavani
Tony's
cut it
free.
back to Martial? Yes.
Yep.
Stand him up, stand him
Well
up,
done.
stand
Bruno
him
looking
up.
sharp here. Bruno's looking sharp.
Oh, lovely to call that. Wow, fucking hell.
Easy. Solomon, can he do anything?
There you go.
Nope.
Oh, lucky.
Solomon condom. Protecting Man United's lead at the minute. That's the only thing he's protecting. Rondon. Aaron, how tall are you? Says Wilfred.
5'8".
Yep. Love that. Someone said
How
dip
tall are
sauce.
you?
6'3".
I was going to say you.
Hopefully Liverpool will be losing sauce tomorrow, says David. Very good. Very good, mate. What a big... Do you know what? I'm cacking myself for that game.
I think this is going to be
I think Liverpool win.
very entertaining
I think
game.
Liverpool win, but
Yeah, I've got
always a
Liverpool
good one.
2-1, but I want a draw.
It could be like, imagine if it's 3-0 to Liverpool, the statement that sends out.
Whoa.
Would that make us favourites for the league? if we win tomorrow?
Absolutely. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even though I don't
If
want
you
us
guys
to be
win,
favourites.
if you guys win, you'll be the favourites.
Yeah, you lot love this underdog thing.
It's
Yeah,
the
'cause
city
even
of
like-
Liverpool, bro. It's just what the city of Liverpool is. They're the underdogs in the whole
To
country.
be fair, we love an underdog story as well now.
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, as soon as the pressure hits, we buckle under it.
Yeah. You're just the dogs.
See, this is the same 10 minutes of pressure that you had at the start of the game.
And we need to score.
And
We
because
need
if
to
we
score.
don't, they'll be back in it.
Exactly.
The last sauce one I read out, Paul says pum pum sauce, but that's about it.
Jesus.
That's enough
Them
now.
juices.
Each to their own.
Oh, late tackle was that down the line. Varane number 19.
Go on.
That is something. De Gea passes it
it's
out.
good
Great ball.
football,
That. What did you make of Ole saying that De Gea is the best goalkeeper in the world after that Villarreal game?
I mean, I expect that from a manager to big up your keeper. I don't think he's the best in the world right now, but
He goes for
coming
that
back.
quite a lot though,
He's coming
Ole.
back.
He always says that he's the best goalkeeper in the world when he has a great game, but if he is, why did Henderson play for half the season?
Because when he switched
That's a
Henderson,
funny story. That
I want to know because by then top four was kind of confirmed. Was he then trying to win the Europa League? So let me play my best keeper in the Europa League, which
Yeah.
is David De Gea,
Yeah.
and put in. I don't know. Or did he have bigger plans to actually start Henderson this year? I don't know. Ole's
Interesting.
decision making confuses everybody.
Yeah.
And you just have to say, we'll see what happens. Because I don't know the thinking behind a lot of the decisions he makes.
Big up David, he says,
But
big up
definitely better
Alex,
than Henderson.
you know, unlike Sheikh Robbie, he reads out all the comments. What? Unlike Sheikh Robbie, he reads out, wait, are you saying that I read them out or are you saying that Robbie doesn't? Not too sure.
Oh, what?
oh, unlucky Martial.
Out
Did
he
you
goes
see Aaron Ramsdale being interviewed by Frimpong for Arsenal saying his
Yeah.
favourite food is Caribbean food?
I seen that and I was
saw
like, okay.
I love that. You obviously
Hey.
Troops was like, my brother. As soon as he did that, see, I told you, man. Of course, my brother.
The funny thing is, I call it tweeted because he was like, the question was, what's my favourite fast food? And he said Jamaican. I was like, Jamaicans don't do fast food.
Yeah,
Everything we do is slow.
Yeah.
Everything.
We have
Patty,
slow food.
45 minutes.
Me not have that. Sancho coming on, by the way, for Manchester United early as well. This is a statement here from Ole. Who's going to come off here?
Probably
Greenwood.
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 Probably
Yeah.
Greenwood.
Played a lot of games
And
recently.
he's only got a card as well.
Big up to Chemo Vlogs, who's hit us up with the Jamaica flags after that. We love that.
Just need to put a foothold back on this game. Lovely.
Well, in Townsend.
Playing.
He's
That's
in.
Oh,
great
God.
ball.
Oh,
Great
it's-
card.
What
Great
goal?
card.
Great
Great
goal.
That was a really
Got the
good
ball. Got the ball.
Oh. Wait.
I think he might be injured.
Pass in the mid. Oh.
Sure looks hurt there. Can we see a slow-mo of
Is
this
it his face
tackle
or is
again?
it just...
I don't even know.
Well, if you hold your face, the play's guaranteed to stop.
Yeah.
So wherever you've hurt, you just hold your face now, don't you?
yeah, literally.
Like man like Rivaldo in 2002 gets kicked on his
no, he
ankle
just-
and
he
goes
just-
down holding his face.
My-
I think he might have...
Does he? Yeah.
Oh, no, that's minor, man.
I think he got a stud from Greenwood, from Holgate. Oh,
Ronaldo.
snap.
You see, this is the difference. You're bringing on Sancho and Ronaldo, and we've got Tom Davis.
Wow.
As long as Martial stays.
Wow.
Okay.
Sancho and Ronaldo coming on the 55th minute for United. Looks like Luke Shaw. He's got some heavy bandage in there on his knee, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Is that why he was injured? Isn't it?
Why is he playing in
No,
the
he had
first
injured his
place?
shoulder
Look at
and
that,
he was
bro.
in.
That's some,
Look at his
that's
knee.
some poorly
But-
done bandage, that.
I don't know what this is
You
about.
could have thought they'd had something a bit tighter. That looks like it's been...
I want to know
Sunday
why he's
league.
playing in the first place, because
He's
he's
got
been
that-
called up with England as well.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, he has
Yeah.
been. He has
So
been.
Do
why
you
is
think
he
Ronaldo
playing?
listens to those instructions?
No.
What's the point?
Well, what are the instructions?
It's just nice for the cameras.
He'll just look back to him and go, listen, mate, with all due respect, I've done there and been here and won it all, so I'll just do what I got to do,
It's
yeah?
like asking my 8-year-old to manage Elon Musk's bank account.
Yeah.
It just doesn't,
It's a great,
it doesn't work.
that's a great comparison, that.
He's not listening to that.
Gordon with the ball to
Go on,
Dean.
go on.
Can he cross it? Comes in, Shaw heads it out. No one challenging for it for Everton there.
Oh, well done, Goddard.
Someone close him down.
Come on in.
Don't let him shoot.
Damari Gray scored from around this area
there, go.
for Leicester, did he not? Great goal, was it?
Yeah,
Go on.
Leicester.
Go
Yeah,
on.
he did.
Chance,
Oh,
Townsend, it's poor. Then he cut in and wrap it top bins.
But this is what I mean. You've had your 10
Damari
minutes
Gray
now.
Yes, he did.
Leicester,
Yeah.
You know the crazy
Martial
thing.
off.
I'm not,
Martial
I'm not a fan
off.
of that.
He won't be happy with
I'm not a
that.
fan of that.
Nah,
Because I think he's played well.
Should have left him on.
Or he's been more Dangerous.
He won't be happy with that, Tony.
To be fair,
Yeah, he
he's
doesn't
been
even
called
look
up for
happy,
France
does
as
he?
well, so maybe he's giving him a bit of rest.
He's
But yeah, you can
the
tell
gloves
he's
are
not.
off.
He's fuming.
I mean, he got his goal, so I'm happy for him, but I would have kept him on.
Yeah.
Just for confidence.
Well, but I think he's playing okay.
Yeah.
And I want to see Sancho on the right.
Where
It's
is
not like-
Sancho going to be here?
He's going to be on the left.
On the
Greenwood
left.
will stay on the right.
Cavani off as well. Greenwood stays on. Not
Cavani
not
won
a good game for Cavani, really.
He hasn't played that many games this year, so
Here
earlier
it
than
is,
normal.
though. Cristiano comes on for Manchester United, and you can guarantee he's going to score a goal now.
Oh yeah.
I
He's got
think.
half an hour to do that. Cavani ain't happy either, you can tell.
Noel says he's injured. He's been limping about Luke Shaw.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why is he playing?
Stand the
I
picture.
don't get the risk.
Abby
Play Tellers.
says, good morning from Dallas, Texas, 7:44 a.m. Love that. D-Star, Benitez out. Bit early for that, Mike?
I have no response for that. Like, what's the point?
It's like when Chelsea fans were Tuchel out when they
my
lost to
days.
Juve.
I couldn't believe that.
That was a great ball.
Right, here we go, Sancho and Keane. Who's going to win that?
Oh my God.
it's
Yeah,
good
you backed
tackle,
out.
bro.
You learned that you backed out.
But you know, you panic.
Yeah.
You panic because if you get it wrong
It's a
with
pen.
VAR, that's a penalty, isn't it?
I tell you what, Sancho, for me, it just doesn't look right, him being in that shirt. I don't know if... You know when a player's really confident and you look at them in the kit and you're like, this looks right, yeah. He doesn't like... Do you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't look right.
But once he starts performing, I think it will look.
But right now, it doesn't look right.
I personally
I'll
think
still give him
Grealish is
time.
in that
Yeah,
category as well.
Yeah.
I really don't see how that works with De Bruyne and Foden
And Grealish,
and Grealish.
yeah. Decore winning it. Do you
Well
know what?
done.
Decore's a great player, I have to
Yes.
say.
Oh, we're
Chance
winning.
here, then.
Look at the ground he's
Big
covering.
chance.
Come on,
I
play
can
it,
see this
play
already.
it,
great.
play it,
Oh, God,
play it,
sorry,
play it,
Poor.
fucking play it, man.
Poor from Gray. Decision making not there
Thank
in the
God.
final third. Keen
too
about to
easy for
pocket
them down the
Ronaldo, says
side.
Way
Lenny.
too easy. Who was
Like, where's
on
Wan-Bissaka?
There,
is,
that's where the
strolling back.
pass there.
The pass is to Decore. That's the pass that was on.
And then we win 3-1.
Go on, Sancho.
Right, Sancho, what can he do? Step over or two. Cuts in to find Bruno, and it's a poor pass.
Ah, that's a poor ball, man.
It's a poor. Oh, is that a corner?
happened?
It is.
Why have you done that?
Okay.
It's a corner. Dean saying it was already out, maybe.
Well, leave it then, innit?
Yeah, there was no danger of them getting that. If
Wait,
this goes in
Wan-Bissaka gave
now,
up on it already.
if this goes in now,
6 corners.
Raw.
And
That's the thing.
That's where Everton needed to have a higher number than you on corners.
Yeah.
They had to.
We've improved defensively from set pieces, but we still can't score set pieces. With all those tall guys in there, we should be.
Go on, Sancho, 1v1,
granted,
come on.
Maguire's not there now, but
he's going to take the easy pass, isn't he? So it would have been good for him to take him on then,
Yeah.
instead of the easy option. I think if he tries to gamble a bit more, something might pay off. Greenwood. Very well from Greenwood. Good play from Michael Keane.
My
Watch the ball
God.
all the way. And that's a foul from
yeah, it's a
Bruno.
foul.
That is a foul.
To be fair, a lot of people have been saying that Greenwood's been selfish recently.
He has at times, like you're thinking, just get the ball across the area, and he's gone for the
Like
shot.
you see here, you give it to
Should've
Ronaldo,
passed,
quick 1-2, and
Yeah.
you're through.
Ronaldo tapping incoming, says Shinoi.
I think the thing is, he is naturally a striker,
Yeah.
so his instincts to score.
Yeah.
He's having to learn
you're
to
right.
be a winger, where you have to think about creating, or your first thought has to be, is anyone else free? And then
Yeah.
you think about yourself,
Yeah, yeah.
whereas he's the other way
He's
around.
got a real natural instinct. The only thing that concerns me about Greenwood, and I rate him highly, I also rated and still rate Marcus Rashford. But it didn't look like he kicked on Rashford when he was sort of really.
Go on, Sancho,
looking
this is
good.
you now. Go on, bro.
Go on.
Ronaldo
Stay with
and
him.
Sancho
Stay with him.
closing
Boys,
in.
both
Sancho,
sides.
Jadon Sancho goes round one. Come on, for Bruno.
Come on, man! McTominay
chance.
has to score!
Big chance.
McTominay has to score that.
Come on, then.
He's covering ground
You see-
again.
Where's the option? Oh, come on,
Who's out on
Blues.
the left, boy? Who's out on the left there? No
McTominay
one.
has to score that. Or at least get contact on it. Bloody hell.
Come on.
That was good play from Sancho.
So look how many men.
I think he was trying to look for the little open to get a shot, but it just didn't come.
Who,
How many
McTominay?
men
No,
are behind the ball
Sancho.
for Man United?
Sancho, then he went
Oh,
down
yeah,
past.
and players
11.
in front of it. It's not.
McTominay's got to connect with that, man.
Wow. Yeah, interesting that chance. Could have been game over.
play.
But until United score that second goal, this game is well and truly still on.
Yep.
And that's been the thing with United. Haven't
Go
got
on.
the game to bed.
Talking about-
Decore. It's a corner
Yes!
for Everton. No, it's
Oh,
not.
no, fucking
I
hell.
thought that went out. Demarai Gray and it's
What
cleared.
the fuck's that?
I thought that went out.
Where the fuck did that go?
Touch.
I think the camera angle, it just looked like it went out.
Go on, Sancho. Take him on.
Sancho out here on the left.
Well done,
Oh,
Ben.
unlucky. I see what he tried to do.
Number 25 as well. That is shocking.
I
2+5 is
just
7.
don't get it.
That looks weird, I can't lie. That looks weird.
Maybe they knew Ronaldo was coming, so they said they have to hold that
Yeah,
7.
man, they definitely knew that.
Was Fellaini 25 for you?
Yes.
31 wasn't
No,
he?
27.
You're 27.
He was 27.
Oh yeah, 27.
He was 24. Igalo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what a
25,
signing
yeah.
he was.
Pablo says, is the Everton fan from Brum? Where are you actually from in Brum?
A place called Northfield.
Northfield, yeah?
Yeah, but yeah, I'm from Brum.
What's that? Let me just guess the postcode.
Oh, God.
Is it a B postcode?
Funny enough, yeah,
So, B39?
it's 31.
Is it?
Oh, you
That's
nearly
not
got
bad,
it.
bro.
You
I've
nearly
never even
got
heard of
it.
that place.
It's not bad effort. Anyone like doesn't like me, don't come hunting B31 for
Yeah, we're not actually
Yes,
giving out
Sancho,
his...
that's why I
Imagine
wanna
my
see you,
full
yeah.
address on stream.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually, it's
confidence.
number 5.
Yeah, man.
Steady on now.
That was a bit close as well, wasn't
Fucking
it?
hell. Oh, dear.
Sancho, greater flop than Pepe, says
gonna shoot.
Hulanton.
He's about 4 years younger.
You bottled it there.
That's poor.
Am I the oldest in here?
No, sorry, I was talking about Sancho and Pepe.
No, but am I the oldest in here? Thinking about
How
it.
old are you?
29.
No,
I'm 27.
27 as well.
30.
Thank fuck for that.
Close. He's definitely been to Turkey, hasn't he? Solomon with his teeth there.
Probably the same as Bobby.
Yeah.
Probably give Bobby's man a call.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Ronaldo.
You know, Klopp used Bobby's man as well.
Swear down. Right, that's
Coutinho
mad.
used Bobby's man as well.
That's
They
mad.
recommended each
I
other.
think Trent used Bobby's man as well.
What?
Like he's a
Who
must.
had each other's teeth done?
Trent's had his teeth done,
That's
yeah.
mad.
Who was the one you said after Klopp?
Coutinho.
Oh, Coutinho.
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah.
definitely got it, yeah.
If you see when he signed for Liverpool with the little short curly hair, like not that great teeth, and then when he left Liverpool, it's two different people. That's catfishing to a next level, bro.
Come on, man.
Chance here then for Man U. It's the 8th corner, and it's a
Oh,
shocking
that's a
corner.
shocking
That's the one
Come on,
thing.
go
in
on,
football,
go on.
The one thing in football that grinds
what
my
you don't want
gears
to
is
happen.
a poor
This is what you
look
don't
at
want to
when he's
happen.
in there,
Pass it.
This is what you don't want to happen.
The Decore's got to go.
Play it!
Everton have scored at Old Trafford.
Fucking yes!
Big Mike is in dreamland at Old Trafford.
He did the Ronaldo celebration, they're trolling us.
That is poor.
Fucking yes!
That is poor.
But you know what's going to happen? Ronaldo's going to score a
I
tap in the last
I
minute.
said Everton score at 60 minutes and then...
Did Townsend just do the? Did
Yeah, I
he?
told you.
Oh,
Wow, bro.
That's poor.
Townsend.
There was
Another
about
goal for
3
Everton
men
with his
around
right
Demarai
foot.
Gray. Someone just
It
take
comes from
him
a
out
Man
if you have
United
to.
corner.
that, by the way,
Unbelievable.
Fred loses the challenge there first.
Loses
And
the
again,
second
look
challenge.
at that.
Who's that?
Wan-Bissaka just...
Brilliant from Decore here. Look at
Corey
this.
here, Shaw.
Unbelievable
Stepping
from
in too
Decore.
early.
One touch, bang.
The
No
thing
saving
is,
that.
Demarai Gray is completely unmarked as well. You didn't even track his run.
Unbelievable.
I credit to Demarai Gray though, he did most of the work.
It's fucking madness being an Everton fan
Unbelievable.
this season. Up the top,
He chopped both of them.
Wowza.
Look at Demarai Gray though as well.
What did I tell you? Who's going to score? Townsend or Gray? Townsend's
What did
on
I
fire
say
at the
5
moment.
minutes ago? Until United get that second goal, Everton
you
are
go.
in this. And that's a great finish. It's a good finish.
Do you know that's,
on his weaker
that's
foot.
5 goals.
Look.
5 goals. No, you got it wrong.
Yeah, it's not the best.
It's 5 goals and 3 assists for Townsend.
Has he got
8
5
games.
goals for Everton?
All
now?
competitions, yeah.
That's
5.
poor.
I thought he only this.
That
I
is
thought that was
so
his
poor.
second.
Very poor man.
Scored
Story
5
of our
goals.
story of our club, innit?
Wow. And this ball that they are using right now has been nestled in the back of the net for Everton at Old Trafford.
It landed nicely
What's
from
that when you don't
Fernandes
take your
penalty.
damn chances?
Right, game on. 25 minutes
Come
to
on,
go.
Blues.
What is going to happen here? United have to respond, and there is a cross, but Yerry Mina gets rid. Unbelievable. Terrible
fucking
defending from Manu. Messi FC says, let Ronaldo save you this time. Ollie out. Viva Saeed says, Mazza.
Go on then, out it goes again.
Bet Saeed is going crazy, says Guna lad.
Decore, for
bet he
me,
Free kick.
for me, man of the match.
Yeah, I'd have him up there.
He's absolutely
Been a rocket today.
He's absolutely phenomenal for Everton.
I like Decore, man.
At Watford, I think he actually played in the game that we lost 3-0.
Didn't he score?
Watford. I think he scored and Sarr scored two, or Deeney scored one. We lost 3-0. But yeah, Fred got bullied by Gray there, says AS.
Twice.
You did, really. And now this is time for Sancho. Look at this. Everton are going to defend with their lives now. That's what it means.
That's what players like Townsend have brought to this team. Yes, they weren't even getting games at Palace, but he's come in and he's a leader. We haven't got enough leaders.
But you can put your bottom dollar on the fact that United are going to be like attacking now for 25 minutes.
Everton
are going to defend.
Again. To get the result today.
That gives Everton the opportunity to go on the counter again.
Again, yeah.
Oh, come on, Blues.
Well, they're going to have to do something different from this corner, surely, because they can't let that happen again. You can see Wan-Bissaka there on the edge of the box, maybe to stop the counter. The ball comes in, and it's a poor corner, and Townsend concedes another corner, and he's not happy with himself.
This one, sure.
Could have took a touch there, to be fair. Yeah.
Could have, would have, I should have. Ollie's a muppet, says Noz. Townsend doing Ronaldo celebration. What a goat, says Mazza.
Oh dear.
Right, Luke Shaw to whip one in. It's a good corner, and it's Varane.
Oh,
big
Ronaldo
chance.
Back post there.
Big chance. Can Greenwood cross it in? Oh, is that a pen?
He got up.
I think
over.
he just slipped, didn't he?
That's a free kick. Well played, Townsend. Well played, Townsend.
He's probably going to get man of the match as well.
Townsend wind up merchant, says Chi Bay. At least Alex is reading the chats.
That's a bit soft.
He just slipped.
Nah, it's soft that. At least Alex reads the chats. Robbie only reads super chats. Money talks. Don't play with Rafa, says Jim Jones. Not probably the Jim Jones.
He's got quite a good record.
Because even there, Shaw dives in. There's no need to dive in because Lindelof is already there.
He's already there.
You hold your position.
That's where communication comes in.
Rafa beat Man United with Liverpool, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did it with Newcastle.
Wow.
Yeah, we won 4-1 here, didn't we?
Yeah. I'm sure Newcastle beat you at Old Trafford.
I can't remember.
Villa just won Old Trafford last week. Gordon.
Go on.
And it's a chance for Everton.
What the hell
Neeks
is
has
going
no
on?
idea what's going on here. Sancho's gone out to the right.
Oh, fucking hell. Steady.
Great tackle from Gordon there. What a game he's had, by the way, Mike.
Yeah.
For a debut.
Yeah. Well, it's not his debut, but it's...
Oh, is it not?
Nah, but it...
Not his Premier League debut, no?
No.
Okay.
But it's... he has had a good game.
Rondon to hold it up and finds the right back. Can he cross it? Who is the centre back?
Oh, he's turning.
Townsend goes for goal.
What the fuck's that?
Listen, it's still a shot. He puts his hands up. He's in the mood now, Townsend.
Yeah, he's confident.
He is in the mood.
It's amazing what a go... Fucking hell.
Pogba,
What's that?
Fair play. Fred is off. Pogba is on. 20 minutes to go. Can he come up with something, lads? You've now got Pogba, Ronaldo and Sancho all starting. They all were on the bench, but they're all on now.
Listen, this is where the quality has to do the talking now. You know, the manager's got the players that he wants. Let's see what you told him. Let's see what you told him to do. What instructions did you give them?
To call that against Pogba is going to be really interesting now because you've got Pogba who's just come off the bench and you've got to call that who's high on confidence.
Yeah, probably a bit tired as well.
Yeah.
Right, comes out to Sancho. That's an awful cross. Fred off. No Lingard, says Mazza, with a lot of question marks.
He's played really well for you since he's come back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lingard. That little touch to Ronaldo against Villarreal as well.
Yeah, but they weren't saying that when they lost to Young Boys and he set up the winner for Young Boys.
Yeah.
Bad moment.
I'm sure he scored the win of the weekend after though for them.
Against
So
West Ham.
yeah.
Everton will rip you on the counter, says Jim Jones. Pogba can't defend.
We're so worried about.
Everyone's got their own little things, don't they, for all these players? It's like their own little
Just
names that they call them. Has Ollie abandoned his trusty McFred lol? Sam Child says, big up Northfield, clock cafe settings.
No! That's mad. That's
From the end.
2 minutes from my house.
Yeah, but don't tell us where your house is.
I'm not going
We know the postcode, and if you type in Clock Cafe, it's 2 minutes from there.
Yeah, just draw a circle around it, a walking
He'll
circle.
be in here somewhere.
Oh,
Tom Davies coming
this is
on.
the difference. Paul Pogba. Tom Davies.
3.
Tom Davies.
I think he's saying
Who's he
3
bringing
in the
off?
middle, is he? Decore
think
can't
it's like
come
for
off,
like.
surely. Alan,
I actually would probably take off Rondo.
Alan or Decore? Surely coming
Can't
off.
take
Or a
either of those
striker.
off. I'd
3.
take Rondo.
Oh, Gordon off.
Oh, okay.
Clapping the
Yeah,
Everton fans.
Makes sense.
Good
makes
game
sense.
from him.
Yeah, he's played really well. Credit to Gordon.
Ollie always on the iPad, apparently. Mazza says Mike's getting egged
Sound.
outside the old clock cuff.
Bring it over.
Even if Man U win, they're not winning this bad boy, the PL. Not a chance. There's a bug 3 in the. There's a big 3 in the EPL. MC, CFC, LFC. Not a big 4. Interesting. Shabadi
We're
G.
literally-
EFC in there as
We're
well.
literally
Up
the
the
winners.
toughies.
Up the toughish. Fuck the toughish.
I'm going to clip you doing that. You know,
Yeah, but clip me saying that instead. Fuck the toughish. I could get clipped up a few times in this stream.
To be fair, it's a
Ball,
dangerous stream.
that's
and
a great ball.
It's a dangerous one for me. Right,
Come on.
Pogba chance on the edge, finds.
Oh, look, McTominay!
McTominay! And
clear
it's a good block. It's a good block.
Fucking hell.
It's decent.
Pogba making the difference there already.
Brighton Ultras are going to get Ty, says Mazza.
Better be
Could
careful.
you imagine if they're waiting for them? With,
They're
like,
going to
mate.
set the seagulls on it.
with seagulls and a bag of chips ready to go. They lock them at him.
Big cage of seagulls ready for
Fucking
him
hell.
on arrival.
He gets layered with all the sauces we've been talking about.
And seagull sauce as well.
Fucking hell.
Brighton Ultras, very funny. Right, United need to do something here. And they're not going to do it with passes like that, unfortunately. Pogba wins it
Go
back,
on,
head
just
that
nod
back
it
to
home,
the
nod it home,
keeper.
nod it home.
Surely head that back to the keeper so he can catch it.
Is that not a
what
bit
the
of a
fuck is that?
risk as well?
That's a foul, surely.
Go on.
Davis,
Oh my
come on,
goodness.
great,
Oh
he
God.
can.
Go on, son.
This
You've
is
got-
dangerous now. Bissaka and
Whip him a
Gomez.
new
there.
one.
That's Lindelof.
Whip him a new one.
Damari Gray still goes.
Oh, what the
It's a
fuck's
goal
that in the
kick.
end?
It's a
Well
goal
done,
kick.
Lindelof.
He's done well there, Lindelof. He's done really well.
He's captain of Sweden now, isn't he, Lindelof?
Yep.
Yeah, did okay here, to be fair. Kept up with play.
He's done. To
Put
be
him
honest,
off.
he's done really well there, Lindelof.
Yeah, he has. That could have easily been very bad
Yeah.
for Lindelof. Ronaldo out here on the left
Cheeky
now.
little turn.
Points gained from losing positions this season.
So?
West Ham 4, Everton 7. So
Yes,
Sancho
Sancho.
cuts in.
Yes,
finds
Sancho.
Ronaldo. Oh!
See, this is what I want to see from Sancho.
Yep.
That was always going wide, I think, but the shot across goal is going to make United a bit more confident now. Was that off? I think it was just on.
Good skill there.
Sancho
Bang.
beats.
He's done well
beats
there,
his man easily. That's never going in, is it? The
Pickford
angle.
save it?
Nah.
No.
The angle he shot with his left foot, that's never going in the goal, but it's
Nah.
Yeah.
It's a good,
Keeper would have to
uh,
made a mistake for it to go in from
Yeah.
there.
or it comes off him, yeah. Who would you guys say is the worst manager in the league? Because Giggs SN1, maybe not the actual Giggs, definitely not Ryan Giggs.
Worst manager
Giggs
in the
SN1 says,
Oh.
is Ollie the worst manager in the league? Discuss, guys.
That's
harsh, I
That's
think.
it's a really great question though when you think about the league.
I mean,
Steve Bruce.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'd say-
you
I'd say Steve
automatically
Bruce.
say Steve Bruce, but look what he's working with.
yeah.
Yeah.
Consistent.
Look at the owner he's working with.
Yeah, but I'm
no,
not saying
I
that.
don't rate him. I don't rate him, but is he the worst?
Probably.
That's a good
He
shout.
probably is. But I'm not basing it just on Newcastle. I mean, he's not like he was doing a great job. Was it Sunderland before them?
He was at Sunderland, he was at
Because-
Hull, he
About the
was at
Steve Bruce
Aston
team.
Villa,
Yeah.
he was...
Oh, go on,
Did well
son.
at the Villa, got them in the Prem, didn't he?
Nah. Where's that gone?
Oh,
ours.
free kick to United. Decore on the yellow maybe here.
I love how they're just having a chat. Yeah. I fucked you there, mate. Sorry.
That's one of the reasons why I loved when, well, I didn't love it when
it
fans
foul?
weren't allowed to go to the stadium, but you
sport.
were able to hear what the players were saying to themselves,
Yeah.
and I loved it.
Some
man.
of it was a bit techie
It
as well.
was so funny.
Steve Bruce, yeah, a few people saying that. Arteta, Nuno, the Norwich manager, Daniel Farker, he's lost 15 in a row.
To be honest, that's who I would go with
Daniel
because
Farker.
I've never known a team And look, I don't look any Norwich fans. I'm really sorry, but they're just pointless as a Premier League team.
Yeah, just stupid, aren't they? Yo-yo team.
But it's like they don't come up to try and stay up. It's like to get the money, we don't invest much, and we'll try and go back up the next year.
Ronaldo heads it back to Sancho.
I'd go as far as saying though that Solskjaer's in the bottom 5.
I don't know about that.
No, that's.
I can't
That's
think
a fair
of all the managers
shout.
in.
Try and name
As
me.
a tactical
No, so I
manager.
can't think of all the
Oh,
managers.
Oh,
strength
Varane,
from
come
London.
on.
Go on. Well,
Yes, there.
in that obstruction.
Good job there, good job.
Rondon's
Go
got
on.
nothing in the tank.
Go
here,
on.
mate. Greenwood,
look,
can we
Ronaldo's
find
in there?
Ronaldo? It's a block. Very important block that from
Wow,
Michael
it's
Keane.
offside.
And it's offside as well. Ollie is the worst, boys. Talk facts, says D21.
Yeah, offside.
I think it's harsh to say he's the worst because of a lot I've just said with Bruce. Bruce with a really, really.
How would
terrible-
Ollie do at Newcastle then?
I would relegate him,
Yeah.
and that's why I don't
Someone's
think
just said Ollie would get relegated with
that's
Newcastle.
what,
Yeah,
that's what I mean,
100%.
and that's why I
You
can't.
can't
mental.
finish third and second and be the worst manager in the league.
But
I don't
with that
No,
team,
but it wasn't with this team. It wasn't
So
with
what-
it.
so are
We
you
finished above
sticking up
Chelsea
for him
2
here,
years
or-
in a row. You can't be the worst manager in the league. It's impossible.
So what are you saying then?
No, nothing.
Are you saying
He's a good manager. He's not elite. He's not great. He's just
if
good.
you were to rate him 1 to 20 in the
I
league?
would say 10. I don't know. I can't think of all the managers now, but I'll just say mid.
I'd say like 10 to 15th. He'd be somewhere in there, maybe 12th or 13th.
But what I will say
Till he wins
is,
something.
let's say he gets sacked. Does he get another job in the Premier League? I don't think so.
no.
Well,
No.
let's think about the top 15 clubs in Europe. Who would want him?
I don't think anyone would want him.
No, he wouldn't. But I'm not saying that he's top 50 managers in Europe.
Well,
So
you
we're
should-
agreeing on that.
If one of the top clubs in Europe wants you as the manager, you know you're going to be in the top 15 managers.
No, but
aren't you?
I'm not saying he's top 15 in Europe. I'm agreeing on that.
Yeah.
But I would say there's probably 15 managers in the Premier League who, if they got sacked tomorrow, none of the top 15 managers in
Are we
Europe
ready
want him
to
anyway.
get some Man
So-
United fan triggered?
Sorry?
Are we ready to get some
I
Man
think
United?
I've just done it there.
I
to be honest.
I think as a tactical manager, I think Eddie Howe is better than Solskjaer.
Wow.
Come on,
Zips it
someone!
across the goal.
Ronaldo's there, he should be there.
Ollie is defo top 3. I'm Arteta out, but even he's better than Ollie. At least he won 2 trophies in 2 months. Ollie couldn't even beat Villarreal in a final on penalties.
Wait, did Arteta beat Villarreal? You got knocked out by Emery as well?
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
Baddy Benning. Joe Willock will save Newcastle, says Donald Duck.
I don't think so.
Big up to Donald. Nice to see, still in work, the old cartoon guys.
Honestly, this is.
I hate how Bruno just, look at that.
Yeah, yo.
He is,
he
I'm
does a
sorry,
bit too much, man.
he is a little tart, that Bruno Fernandes. The amount he goes down. Not like that, just like,
It's annoying because he's such a good player.
he's a rat, man. Right, time is ticking, lads. 79 minutes on the clock right now, 11 in normal time to go. Until that Ronaldo tap-in comes in the 94th minute, of course.
I tell you what, like, if Everton managed to win this game,
Yeah.
What a win that would be.
I did
Rafa.
say 1-1 though, because
I'll
I
be
knew
running
this
him
was
out
going
of
to
the
happen.
room. I'm not naked.
Well, you guaranteed that
I'm
you
not
wouldn't do
doing
that,
naked.
mate. So just
Fucking hell.
D21 says, Alex, ask the Man U fans what their style of play is. No banter, just a question.
I always say, the way we're playing right now, we're going to war with one weapon.
That is far too easy.
And what is that weapon?
Counter-attack.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah. There you go. There's your question answered.
Luke Shaw's, just take him off because he's not playing well. Like,
Well,
honestly.
Sean Dyche is
used-
better than Ollie,
Have we used
says
three already? Yeah, we
Ronaldo.
used 3 already. Sancho, Ronaldo.
Yeah, but
Pogba.
again, when you look at what they do with their team, I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Winning it
McTominay,
back.
passenger,
Off McTominay.
passenger,
Oh,
passenger,
Nah,
passenger.
Will
has
that
he killed
stay
him?
on?
Has he killed him?
No.
Yeah, he's killed him.
Wan-Bissaka not having the best game himself, to be honest.
Nope.
And United have to score a goal here. They have
It's
to
a
win this
last-minute
game.
Ronaldo winner.
It's got it written all over it.
I said it
It's got
earlier.
it written all over it. How many times though can
I
you
said
rely
it's
on that?
1-1 at
Oh,
60
Townsend
minutes.
almost took out Solskjaer then. Almost cleaned him out.
Bit of respect there. Best manager in the league.
Man United midfield so weak, not one player would get into West Ham's midfield.
Wow.
I think Bruno and Pogba would, in all respect, get into West Ham's midfield. But Souček and Rice is some partnership, I have to say.
Yeah, McTominay doesn't play ahead of Souček and
No,
Rice.
I'd agree with that. Man U fans starting to boo and get restless, apparently. with the
Oh,
audio.
is it?
Apparently,
That
yeah.
doesn't surprise me because
Sanchez
talking
Twisted
about.
him there.
And another one.
Come on.
And it's
Oh,
Pogba
shit.
goes
Oh,
to It's some effort from Pogba, that. Some
Fucking
whip
hell.
on it.
Sanchez done well since he's come
Yeah,
in.
I like that. That's
where you
what I
on
want to
top
see.
of
How
Look.
easy, though, did Godfrey make it for him then?
Yeah.
He's
He's not a right back.
He's opened his body up for him to just do him there. That's a decent effort,
fucking
I
hell.
have to say. Tap Aldo or Penandes to win it. Need Ollie to stay in this job. Big Steve. How are we, fella? Sends in £4.49. Big
course
up
he
to
does.
you.
Cheeky.
Big up, Mike. Give it them Reds.
I have been.
Go on.
Kind of.
Give it to
I'll
them
give
then.
it to you all. I've done
Big
all right.
Mike's- yeah,
I've
but-
triggered United fans. I've done all right.
No, you have to be fair. For a debut, you've had a
I've
great...
been holding my own.
Do you know what, mate? It took me about 6 shows for me to see us score a goal on these streams.
Really?
Because it was in that in
the
that
home
period.
games.
So I think the first goal I saw was us score a deflection against Wolves.
I bet you
So it took me a
celebrated
while.
that big fun.
Yeah. Big up to Matt Cooper, who's the Wolves, Talking Wolves guy. He was on that stream.
Yeah,
Good lad, Matt. I like him.
To be fair, and to be fair to Wolves, there's some really good content creators actually for Wolves.
Yeah, man.
Really, really good guys.
Do you know what? I could name at least one from each Premier League team who
Yeah.
I can nail on and say, yeah, good content creator.
Yeah.
Represents the club well. Obviously, listen, you get some sausages, don't you?
Yeah.
Chat absolute rubbish. But like you said, you know, we stick together as a community, so it's one of them, isn't it? But yeah, there are some absolute sausages out there.
Yeah, there is.
Names won't be mentioned,
I was
obviously.
going to say, Jesus.
Imagine just start going
Oh,
on a
come
run.
on. Tie it to... Oh, well
Is that
done,
another
Alan.
corner for United,
Go on, man.
maybe?
Well done, Alan.
Corner. This must be the 10th corner now for United.
This is-
Can
Must
they?
be, must
Don't hold
be.
your hamstrings, son.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, you're not allowed. Don't get
Big up to
injured.
Big Steve. I like this Everton fan. Can't say the same for the Liverpool one, says Vistra.
What's up?
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Cross comes in and it's...
Score that!
Do you know what? I was just about to say, he's won that corner, and did you see the way he walked back over?
How is he marked? No one's marking him. Not one player is that him. Look at that.
he was
Free
peddling
header.
back. It's-
Oh, he's got to do better there. Got to do better. Got to do better there.
We've had too many chances.
Isaac says we're missing Phil Jones badly here. Alan looks like he might come off. No?
Oh, yeah.
tight
he's-
hamstring.
Oh, please don't come
He's
off.
making the signs already.
I think he
Please
wants
don't
to
come
come
off.
off there.
Oh, fucking hell. Honest to God.
Donald Duck says Pogba jumped too early there.
Yeah, probably.
City are rubbish, just like Loserpool. Like, what are you on about, mate? I'm getting triggered now. I'm supposed to be dishing out the triggering.
Go on.
Chance for
shit.
Everton.
Oh,
Decore
shit.
gets inside the box. Can he cross it? It's a corner
Take a
for
corner.
Everton.
Come on, Blues.
Corner for Everton. 85th minute we're in
fucking
now.
hell.
Greenwood knows that corner could be costly. Got some big lads, Everton.
Honestly, we score. Fuck.
Is it just me or has Wan-Bissaka been lacking today, lads?
Yeah,
In that channel. Everton have really hurt me in that channel.
And
And he's been nowhere to be seen, man. Right, big Yerry Mina's in there. Big Solomon is in there. Michael Keane in there.
Come on.
Pogba all over
I
him.
said a corner, I said a centre back.
Cross comes in.
that's it! Oh,
my
fucking hell.
goodness me.
Oh, well done, Ben.
Oh, goodness!
He's
must
offside.
be offside.
It's a goal! Everton have scored! With 5 minutes, Yerry Mina's doing the doggy. He is doing the doggy. Mate, get up, get up.
No, wait, because I'm
thought it was offside.
Start running around, it's a goal, man.
wait. Is it a goal?
Yerry Mina is celebrating this goal to the max.
It's
by
a
the way.
goal. It's got to be. Oh, fucking
Unbelievable! He's winning! He's winning!
No, but Yerry Mina. He's off. He's off.
He's off!
Yerry
No,
Mina.
but he's already in
Oh,
front
it
of
might
the
be in
defender. He's
line.
already
It
in
might be
front
in
of
line
the
with the ball.
defender.
It depends. We'll see.
What is...
Oh! No goal.
Yeah, he's offside. I
It's
thought
a
you was like
no goal.
Yerry Mina.
No
I was like,
goal.
oh.
Knew it. I fucking knew it.
Yeah, it was Yerry Mina, not
How is
Tom
Tom
Davis.
Davis not just putting that in the bottom corner?
Yeah,
by
I
the
didn't
way?
understand. I thought he just shoot.
Fuck's
Mate, I'm
sake.
well, I'm not that sorry actually.
We have.
That was
caught
intense, that.
live.
Wow.
That's going to be in the... Oh, the highlights. I'm losing.
You can see your face on here, mate, when you found out it wasn't a goal. Right, all set up for Ronaldo winner surely now. 86 minutes. Pogba's in the box.
I can't do this. I
I'm
can't do this.
Oh, oh, ref!
What's going on there?
That's a madness. What is going on? Look at Yerry, he knows the score.
He loves it, doesn't he? He
He
fucking
loves it. The sausage.
I'm surprised the line didn't flag for that. I'm not sure.
The hatred's intense,
The
isn't it?
sausage. Look at that,
Look
man.
at that. Fucking hell.
I've seen that in WWE. Yeah.
What is going on here, man?
Two big guys there.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
He's just
I mean, he
offside.
looked offside. I thought the line was going to flag already.
Mate, how he's not past that. Why is Tom Davis not just slotting that though? There's no confidence there.
No.
Well, take that, pagans. I don't know which pagan you're referring to there. Tom Davis should have had a shot, says James. Mina dancing shamelessly for it to be ruled out.
That's what I mean. You know, when you sit there and I'll go, it's offside, I don't want to celebrate.
Yeah.
Then I lose my shit and celebrate, and then I end up retracting it all.
Yeah.
I hate VAR sometimes.
Yeah, it's shocking, mate. It's shocking. Wow.
Honestly,
and we go again.
You'll
5 minutes to go.
You'll see me
with
cry.
added time, maybe.
You'll see me cry live on stream.
I'm just trying to figure out how this happened in the first place, because the guy that played all of them on was Wan-Bissaka. And again, how many times has Wan-Bissaka been poor in terms of holding his position at that back post? How many times has that happened last season?
So many times last season.
Which brings me to another question. What do you guys do in training? Like,
You know?
do you guys actually work on this?
Just chill.
Yeah.
Just chill.
Cool. If it happens once, you say individual error. But if it's time and time again,
Bro, literally.
Here's a question. Finishes 1-1. What happens to that man?
he'll keep his job.
Keep his
but-
job.
Oh, well, then the sound, then it doesn't matter to you. Like, then
No, it does. Wait. Well, we need to win.
Yeah,
we need to win.
We need
Regardless of who the manager is.
I'm telling you now, if Everton, from an Everton perspective,
Deserved,
if
by the way.
Everton go to Old Trafford with this team, with the injuries, and manage to get a draw, the gas tank's full.
Yeah, it's not a good result for us.
It's a terrible.
It's a bad result for you.
Yeah, it's a
Appreciate
bad
that.
result.
It's a bad result, even with your strongest team, because we should be winning at Old Trafford. It's a terrible result with five senior players out, or whatever it is you got,
Yeah.
and your two main forwards. Nah.
And you should have won at this stage. I think that should have been Tom Davis could have won that for you.
Don't forget, we've got Ronaldo on the pitch. Where has he been?
I can't hold it. I mean, I've slagged off Tom. I can't hold it against him. I can't.
He should be.
He should be
If
shooting.
that was Stevie G,
but
mate, that's in the bottom corner.
You know, for
That's
example,
a Stevie G.
if these players, and we don't know, do we? But if these players
That
do
is
watch our videos, for example,
Yeah.
and they see that we're saying he's a championship striker, you can understand why he's not confident to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Which is why I'd never try to criticise too much. What a tackle that is, Townsend.
Townsend is bang up for this. Sancho, can he keep hold of the ball to
Oh,
Pogba?
cheeky.
He's done it well. Right, 89 minutes, 18 seconds.
Look how deep Ronaldo's
Ronaldo,
having to
hella
drop. It's
deep.
like Harry Kane.
Because he's not getting any service. Nobody's serving him.
Oh, watch this. He's going to get fucking served. Oh,
He's going to get fucking served now.
oh, that's huge. Fucking hell.
Bruno to Wan-Bissaka. Crosses it. And
Oh!
I'm about to say,
Oh, shit! Oh,
can he
shit!
shoot?
Oh,
To
no.
Ronaldo.
Just shoot!
Sancho with
what
the
the fuck's
last
that?
minute effort on goal. It's poor McTominay doing bits, says 2-2.
P-roller, you got.
Good header that
Who
from
predicted
Yerry
1-1?
Mina.
Sorry?
I said 2-2, you said 1-1.
You said
1-1, yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to. Oh, come on, that's a terrible.
Wow. How long? 4 minutes of added time here at Old Trafford.
Oh,
And you can guarantee that Rafa Benitez and his assistant Duncan Ferguson are going to tell his players to defend with their lives to get this point
what the
now.
fuck? Fucking hell.
cheap foul, that. Cheap foul from Solomon.
Oh, my God.
This is not good enough, man. This is not good enough.
Will we see some Ronaldo magic in the last few dying seconds? Who knows?
I'm actually glad it's the international break now, because I wouldn't have wanted to start, this crazy run with Leicester and all the other
Playing
teams
Atalanta
now.
after this, imagine.
I wouldn't have wanted to start it next season. Next week.
Poor touch from Solskjaer. Phil Jones, man the match, says Simon.
You lot love a Phil Jones.
Go on, go on.
That's not a foul.
It's not a foul. Ronaldo, get up.
Get up, mate.
I tell you what, this is proper backs to the wall. Last 3 minutes. You lose the ball here, though. Oh,
And that'll be
What
a
the
goal
hell
kick.
was that?
chill.
That'll be a goal kick.
Let's just wait a minute.
I think at some point Ollie has to admit, that Wan-Bissaka is.
This is Dobbin, young 19-year-old striker, his second appearance
Wow.
for Everton.
Who's this?
Benitez
Young
telling
lad,
him.
Another
Dobbin.
youngster.
He's played literally 10 minutes of Premier League
Really?
football, so.
Damari Gray coming off, who
Damari-
arguably Everton's best player. apart
Well, he
from
got man of the
Decore.
match by these.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
There you go then.
But I personally would have given it
Look
to
at that from
Decore.
Decore, by the way. That's what Tom Davis should have done.
Yeah, you should have.
Literally, it was almost like carbon. Yeah.
And he's right-footed.
And he was right footed. Townsend's doing that with his weak foot. Dobbin, number 61, comes on. We have 2 minutes 15 to go here.
I knew he'd waste a minute now. I knew he would.
Was that a minute? Wow, it's not looking good for Manchester United here at home.
Well done,
Drawn
Tamara.
to Everton. Great result this for Everton, by the way, if they can hold on here.
Did I put Gray in my team? Please tell me I kept him in my team.
Yeah, but he didn't even get the assist.
Yeah, it was
Decore,
Decore,
he
yeah.
didn't. Oh, Decore. I think I got Decore.
Taking a foul there now? All right. Yeah, look, go on.
It's looking tight here. It's going to
Come on.
stay 1-1, I reckon.
Come on. My
Minute and a
God,
half to
Rondon
go.
looks like a truck. Well done, Ben. Oh,
I think we can all be happy
that's it. We'll take that.
DCL
We'll take
didn't
that.
play
We'll
today.
take that.
Yep.
Come on. In the
chance
middle.
here for
In the middle.
Everton. Townsend to
And
Davis.
again, play it. Oh, just pass the fucking ball.
Yeah, that's poor. Minute and 15 seconds to go. Keane with a beast of a header. Trapped there by...
That's a foul, ref.
It's a foul.
You gotta give it, gotta give it, gotta give it.
Free kick to United. A minute to go, lads. 1 minute to go. Are they
last
going to take
chance.
this quickly, or are they going to put Ronaldo on it?
I don't know if I can watch a last
Is it
minute.
too
Shoot
far
from
out?
there.
Well, listen, you've seen him score from that distance.
Nah, he's not that guy anymore.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's a free. It's offside.
Oh,
and that'll be that.
oh,
It
it's
looks like
beautiful.
that'll be that.
Oh, it's brilliant.
So how do you feel now, knowing that you predicted Everton to lose this game? You could have won this game, but you
Wasn't
drawn
offside.
it.
Buzzing
How
my
do
tit-
you happy? But
Buzzing
you-
my tits off.
Yeah.
Wasn't offside.
I don't understand. I don't understand how, and this is the Rafa effect. This is credit to Rafa. How Everton can go to Manchester United with the injuries we've got, and put in a performance. Yes, we've rode our luck a little bit, but we've also had chances.
have.
Everton, in their own right, could have won today.
Yeah, without question, mate. There's no question
And
that
was-
Everton could have and should have maybe won this if
But-
Tom Davis had a bit of bottle about him.
But you know, if you'd have offered me 1-1 before the game, I'm taking it.
Yeah,
I'm
of course you
absolutely
will, mate.
taking it.
Awful.
All day long.
Awful.
Look at
Right.
look at Solskjaer's face. Look, he's just.
Rafa guarding his equalising goal here. Godfrey
First time
taking
I've seen
some
him manage.
messages.
Solskjaer. First time I've seen him. Look, what are you smiling for?
Look at him laughing. Why is he putting his thumbs up there, lads? Look at
know.
him smiling. He knows the cameras are on his face there. And
I'd
he's,
love to answer that, but
Oh, I would hate that guy if I was United manager, man. He's taking liberties there.
Just twat it.
Right, surely this game will be over any
Just
second
twat.
now.
Just.
Surely this is the last chance here. We are now almost a minute past where we should have gone in extra time. The ball comes over.
Out he goes. Out he
Cancel in the
goes.
header.
Just.
And that's game over. It's 1-1. It's finished at Old Trafford. Everton absolutely
Yes!
buzzing.
Fucking hell.
Townsend with the goal that has saved the point here for Everton, sorry. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the pressure is
Yes.
building
Oh, it's
on
beautiful.
him. Let's go straight to Mike. You're obviously buzzing with that, mate.
Yeah, I mean, look, from an Everton perspective, I didn't think we could get a draw today. I really didn't. I thought with the team that we put out, you know, Gordon, I thought, we are really bare bones. We didn't even have a Robbie on the bench, and that's speaking volumes. But he's put in a really good shift today. Every single Everton player there, I think, put a shift in today. Even Solomon Rondon was causing a few problems in the defence. So credit to everyone. We walk out of Old Trafford the much happier team, as you can see from these two.
Well, let's look at Aaron and Neeks, who They're not
I'm
the happiest.
embracing it almost.
They're not the happiest right now. But to be fair to you, my bro, you predicted this.
Yeah, I knew this was coming. I knew we weren't going to put in a good performance because we play the same lethargic, same boring football. Listen, if teams shut down our
Rafa's
ability,
loving this.
he's happy
Never
because he
seen him
knows
that happy
he's got a
before.
depleted squad and he managed to go to Old Trafford with
That's
that
a great
depleted squad
result for
and
Everton. What a result.
2-3 youngsters and get a draw at Man United with Cristiano
Look at that
Ronaldo,
now.
etc., etc.
Wowza. United.
And don't be
Everton on
fooled by the
same
league
points.
table, people, because this is not good. It's not sustainable. We're second, yes, but it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable.
Can't win a league like this.
You're not going to win the league
Impossible.
like
The
this.
thing is,
Impossible.
it's interesting because Liverpool are playing Man City.
Chelsea are playing Southampton.
Chelsea are playing Southampton. Southampton are a tough side. We saw that
Yeah.
against Man City a couple of weeks ago. So the top four.
Yeah, come the end of the weekend, it
Could
might
look
say, oh,
very
Man
well.
United's still up there.
Yeah.
But in reality, Chelsea have played Liverpool and Man City and Spurs. Man City have played Liverpool, Spurs and Chelsea by the end of the weekend. And Liverpool would have played both of them without playing Spurs. We haven't played any of them. So being level on points or 1 point above, 1 point behind is actually worse than it actually looks. You would then have to
Ronaldo
go
not
and
happy
beat
there.
those teams in that run, or at least don't lose, to keep it level. And the way we're playing against the likes of
He's
Everton,
fuming,
Aston Villa,
he's
you can't see
fuming
it.
about the celebration.
Fuming.
Oh,
Yeah,
look
I
at
could
that.
read the lips there. You didn't say nothing
Absolutely
nice.
fuming.
But no, but he should be fuming, and every player coming off that pitch should be fuming. We've drawn at home to Everton. No
Ronaldo not
disrespect,
happy.
we should be winning this game.
But you love that, don't you?
So we should be
You
feeling.
love that. You've needed that. You've needed
Every,
someone.
every player, Bruno was walking off fuming as well. Every player, including the manager and the coaches, because I know the fans are, they should be fuming.
No, but you say that. We've just seen Ollie laughing.
No, but so
No,
you
but
think,
there's
so,
no-
wait, so Ollie's happy that we drew?
Bro,
No, wait,
you
no.
tell
I'm
me.
asking. No, you tell. I'll ask you the
tell me.
question.
I'm asking you the
No, but
question.
I've already
Why
said
is
it.
he
I've already
laughing
said
then?
he's not.
Why is he smiling and
But I already
laughing
said
and
he's
putting his
not.
thumbs
I
up?
feel like this
But I
is
already
the
said
first,
he's not.
first
No,
time
you're
to
getting
pop up.
confused by the. I'm asking you two different questions. One, you're asking me, is he happy? Of
I'm
course,
not-
of
I'm
course
the
he's
camera.
not.
I've just
But
done
my
that.
question to you is, why is he smiling and putting his thumbs up?
I don't know what. The camera's on Ollie. I don't know what he's putting his thumb up
So you
at.
can't explain that, why he's doing that?
The camera's on Ollie. I don't know what he's put his thumb up at. He can't be happy with this.
Oh, I missed that one.
None of the coaches
And
can
what's
be happy
that
with
about
this.
then?
You have to tell me.
You tell me, bro. Like,
I'd love to know. Obviously, we can't hear what he's going to say now in the post-match interview, but I'd love to hear what he has to say.
I'm not going to
There's
lie
no
to you.
excuse.
If I was a United fan and I see Ollie even make a smile
Yeah,
in that
I'm not.
interview, that would fume me, bro.
Like honestly,
I would be
to
fuming.
answer the question that you asked Neeks, I don't care what it was about. You shouldn't be smiling there, bro.
There you go.
Honestly, you shouldn't.
It's like
But the point is, he's not happy. That's the only point I make. You ask me why he's smiling. I'm telling you, he's not happy. That's all I can say. And nobody at the club, including the fans, should be happy.
Agreed.
It's the point where, as well, I know Jordan Pickford smiles after conceding goals. It really pisses me off. He did it again today.
Yeah. But you know he's not happy when he concedes. He can't.
You know
be.
he's not
It's
happy, but
impossible.
It does really fuck me off, to be honest.
Pickford?
Yeah.
Yeah, me
When he
too, mate.
smiles after conceding.
Yeah.
Anyone, you know, it would piss me off that Ollie smiled right there, to be honest. But
Yeah.
that's just my personal.
To me, I'm pissed off that we didn't win. So for me to start looking at the little, because people say, oh, Ronaldo, he's walked off by himself.
Yeah.
Is he about the individual, nothing about the team? No.
Okay.
We lost. Everything else is, also we didn't lose, we drew. But everything else is inconsequential. Your job as the players and the manager is to get results on the pitch. I don't care what you say before, after, or even during the match. The results is the only thing, and that's what I'm judging them
Can
on.
I ask you a question? Do you feel lucky to have drew 1-1?
Based on the last chance, yes. Over the course of the game, no. I wouldn't say I feel lucky.
Fair
for-
result, or
I would say it's about fair because we've had chances throughout the game. You've had chances. Obviously, you had the last chance, which is to win it. But that's my issue. My issue is that I don't leave the game like Pickford had a worldie.
Yeah.
Man the match. That's how. If we don't get win at
draw's
Old
a fair
Trafford,
result.
the keeper has to have a day.
Yeah.
Pickford didn't have a day.
No.
He had a few shots outside the box to deal with.
we said this game would be won in midfield, and Toure won midfield.
Bossed it.
Yeah.
And that's-
It's
And he's
true.
not going to be the last person to boss McFred.
How about
He's
this
not.
one though, lads? This isn't a good reading for you. Big up to Rinesh on the super chat. He says the last 6 matches they've lost 3 and drawn 1, and won 2.
It's not good enough. There's no excuses for that. No, not
But
good
at
enough.
what point does that carry on until it can't happen any longer?
I think when it mathematically becomes
But that
not
could be
pleasing
until
to
maybe-
the eye. I think
Okay.
it would take for something. It would have to be something like us being 13th or something
Or
for him
a
to
big
get sacked.
5-0 loss or something like that.
Not even that, because even if we got slapped 6-1 last season and he didn't get sacked.
I thought he was guaranteed to go then.
See, this is the issue. I believe what these owners' ambitions are for this club, and they don't really care about the winning. It's about getting the top 4, Champions League, money, etc. So I couldn't even tell you what it's going to take for him to be sacked, other than not being able to get top 4.
Yeah.
If he gets sacked in top 4, then that would be something different that they've never done before. It's a hope that if we don't challenge for the league, they're gonna pull the plug and say enough is enough. But I don't expect that from them, because as far as I'm concerned, their aim is purely money. And coming first and coming fourth doesn't make much of a difference for them financially,
Interesting.
which is a shame.
Very interesting.
I really do think that if you are not in the top 4 at Christmas,
He'll
I
be gone.
really do think.
Well, that's the same. That's when Jose went.
Yeah.
We were 19 points off the league. Didn't look like getting top 4.
Yeah.
And he went, but
Because he cannot say at this point that's not his team. Like
No,
he's been there
this
long
is his
enough
team.
now. Yeah.
How about
sales,
this one though?
purchases, everything.
Another super chat from 9-5. If Arsenal win today, they're 2 points off United.
That would be embarrassing. I can't lie to you.
And Arsenal obviously lost the first 3 games this season.
They were bottom of the league and we were trolling them. If they get 2 points behind us if they
I
win
think
today?
they're 5 points behind you now,
yeah.
and then there'll be 2 if they can beat Brighton today.
That's not
They're not beating Brighton, but yeah. Theoretically, I get it.
Neil Morpay could have something
But
to do
it
with
would
that.
not be a good look. Can't
Right, Master Splinter saying we need Conte in as the manager replacement. Like you guys were saying, I can understand what you're saying about the owners and what they deem as success. For me, I actually think they're caught in between a rock and a hard place, because if you keep him, you're going to get terrored if results like this happen. And if you sack him, you're taking a big risk.
In terms
not because you might not win the league now, but Man U are notoriously, they stick with the manager. And if you sack him now at this stage in the season, or after the international break, let's say if you lose another Champions League game and you go out, he has to get sacked.
Well,
But then who is the person
if we
that
got
comes in?
I don't want to think about it. If we got the Champions League group, he
please don't-
has to go.
Yeah.
He has to go. I just don't know what they're gonna do. Like if we were Chelsea
I
fans,
don't know either.
we know that if you get that Champions League group, you're gone.
It's
Guaranteed.
It's
Yeah.
almost like
But
that
we
should be
don't-
written in your contract.
It should be.
you
It
know?
should be.
If you go out of the group, sorry bro, you know the rules, you're
Yeah,
gone. Like,
but we literally, we know that's not in their contract, because he got knocked out of the group last year and he's still here. Well, he got a new contract, actually.
That was
after
mad.
last season.
Surely
was
that
mad.
can't
So-
happen
and
because
go on.
yeah, it can't happen, man. Like
And look at the
Not
group.
getting knocked
But look at the
out.
group we've got. Last year we had PSG, Leipzig, and Istanbul. This year, Atalanta, Villarreal, and Young Boys. We lost the Young Boys. Like this group.
young boys,
Nah, it's not. It's not acceptable. But
we're gonna get trolled at a different level if we get out of the Champions
I
League,
don't
especially if
know
we
what
drop
they're
down
gonna
to the Europa League. We call Varane Champions League Varane.
no, man.
we
Ronaldo,
gonna start
Ronaldo
calling
played in Europa League.
I actually think, and
Wow.
I've discussed this with my friends. I said,
That's mad actually. to think about
if
it.
we drop down to the Europa League, I can see Ronaldo going to Solskjaer and say, "Don't put me on that.
Yeah, I'm
on
not
that,
playing.
on that team sheet.
I'm not playing.
I'm not playing in Europa. Don't put me in that list."
Would-
I mean,
and I don't blame him. I
Yeah,
don't
I can't blame
him.
him for that. I'm
would he
not going to
leave?
blame him.
Could he leave in
Wait,
January?
unless-
Not
he
leave
couldn't
because it's
leave.
Ronaldo. It's the first season. He's not going to leave. But I can see him go to the guys who take care of that and say, "Don't put me on that list because I'm not playing."
Not playing.
He's going to do that.
I think that could happen if yeah. I mean, I could see that happening. He's that good a player. I mean, it wouldn't be out of the question. But
What,
for
Ronaldo's going to start travelling to Eastern Europe and play against...
Ruben Kazan and them, man.
Rest me up.
If you flip this on
He's
its
not
head,
doing it, man. He's
Even
not
though
doing it.
Champions
if you
League, I
flip
think.
this on his head from a Man United perspective, you go and sack Ole some point this season. Even if you're in Europa League, the moment that new manager comes in, Ronaldo goes, right, I'm going to step up, I'm going to carry this team.
Yeah.
He becomes even more of a legend at United than he already is if he can take
Yeah.
you back to something.
Yeah. Conte's not my choice. I said already, Zidane, Enrique.
There's only about 3 or 4 names though. isn't
managers
there?
who have won, but also play good football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've gone from LVG, boring football. Well, before that, Moyes, LVG, Mourinho, this.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing that's kept those managers in the job for whatever period they were there is the result, because it definitely wasn't the football on the pitch.
Yeah.
Or the ID or the...
Yeah, we need both. At this point, with this squad, we need both. We need both results and good football.
But surely if you've got... I mean, we asked you the question earlier, what is United's style of play? For me, there's no identity to their... When you watch Liverpool, you go, right, they're a pressing team who link up really well between the midfield and the attackers, and you can see it. When City play, it's the same. Even when Arsenal play, to be honest, at least they have some kind of something to draw from.
Yeah.
I just don't see anything. And maybe since, I know you've just listed the managers there, I haven't seen an ID from any of those managers.
What, Luis Enrique?
No, I'm talking about like... No, because I'm saying United manager since Fergie.
Oh, sorry.
I've not seen you have an identity that stands
LVG
out.
definitely had
hadn't,
his one, but it was...
he wanted
it was
what
possession.
was it?
Possession based
Possession, keep the ball,
that's not gonna
knock it
excite you.
around.
But yeah, it was terrible. But it was clear what he wanted to do. Like, you knew going into the game what was going to happen, but it wasn't good enough.
I just want to write down which former Man United player is going to get the manager's job next, because they've had gigs, they've had Solskjaer.
Laurent Blanc.
Yeah.
Oh God!
Yeah.
He's out in Qatar. He's managing James right now.
Roy Keane.
Wow.
Yeah.
Roy Keane. Yeah.
Oh, please keep him away from the club.
Keane, no way.
You know what someone said to
me?
me because I asked someone the same question. He said Gary Neville. I said, please.
No way.
Gary Neville.
Gary Neville, imagine us.
Gary Neville wouldn't dare. Gary Neville would not dare take this job.
Imagine?
There's no way he would do that.
The first thing he'd do is buy Harry Kane.
Literally, yeah, he'd buy him straight away.
So as we come into the end of the stream, it's been brilliant to have Mike in for his debut. But tell me what this win, well, it wasn't even a win, but it feels like.
Feels like it, yeah. I can't
Tell
even
me
blame
what
him for
this
that.
point at Old Trafford, you can see Townsend smiling there, he's buzzing with that result. What does this mean for you now going into the international break?
It means loads, you know. We've lost one game in 7. At this point last season, when everyone was raving about Everton, we've actually got one more point than we did.
Wow.
So, you know, whatever's happening on the training ground is clearly working. The players look really well drilled today in terms of the discipline. We had, I think it was like 25% of the shots, the passes that Man United did, but we were effective when we did it. So, from an Everton perspective, from a fan perspective, I think we're all buzzing, and we've got a run of games now where we're going to pick up points.
Three?
They're like. I think we've got. I'd have to double check, but it's like West Ham at home. The home games, we've got 2 home games on the row, if I remember.
Yeah.
So it's games that you'll fancy to pick up 4-6 points and keep challenging. I don't expect Everton to obviously be in the top 4 at the end of the season. Of course I don't. We're going to slip up at somewhere. We're going to run off because we haven't got the squad depth. But if you offer me the start that we had when Carlo Ancelotti left 3 months ago, I'd have snapped your hand off.
Of course you would. No, it's a huge point and great for you, not so good for you guys. What does this mean going into the international break?
It means we're out of the title race before Halloween.
Really, is it that?
That's
You're
done.
going in like that?
Yeah, I agree with Nick.
Out of the title race in
done.
2nd of October.
Because, yes, in theory, no, we're not. We could turn around and play some beautiful football for the next month and beat Liverpool, beat Man City. But realistically, how we've played in probably every game bar Leeds,
It's been this.
better teams will turn us over. Villarreal should have beaten us. A better team would have. Everton, with the depleted squad, they've got a point there. Aston Villa beat us last week. We've got Atalanta, Leicester, Chelsea, etc. We can't continue playing like this and expect to be in a title race by the time the next international break comes, which I think is like end of November or something like that. If there's another one, I can't remember now.
Yeah.
So there's another one. So if playing like this, we'll pick up a draw, we'll pick up a win, and then we'll lose, and then we'll pick up a draw, and then we'll pick up. We'll keep you in the top 4 and potentially keep his job because, as I said, it's about getting Champions League football for the owners. But to win the league, especially against Tuchel, Klopp, Pep, you have to go on a 10, 12 game winning run minimum, just to keep you in that run,
just to
and
be
put
in
the
the
pressure.
conversation.
Every other team in the title race goes into this weekend comfortable. The Man United didn't put pressure on no one today. Liverpool and Man City, you can say, I might take a draw, you know. I might take a draw. If 1-1 at 60 minutes, I'll take a draw. We didn't put no pressure on no one. It's not good enough, man.
Where if you were betting men come the end of the season, where are you finishing? What number?
Top 4.
4th.
Well, probably 4th. Yeah. As
This
it stands
season?
now. Yeah.
we would finish in the top 4, but we'd scrape it. The way we're playing now, we'd scrape it.
What does it mean to you? This drop 2 points.
I agree with Nick's. Title race is over. Can't talk about that no more. I have to focus on finishing top 4. It's sad, yeah. Like you said, 2nd of October, and we're already
Sad for
done.
you, not for me.
No.
Great. This is music to my ears. But
So it's like you said. It's really sad for us. Don't really have anything to say. And if we want to save our season, this is the time to get rid of him. Honestly.
Do you know? Wow. Obviously, I'm probably the happiest in there, but we're quickly followed by you because you must be buzzing.
Oh, this is the perfect result for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect result for me. And we've had a good time as well, haven't we?
Yeah, we've had a good laugh.
Mike on his debut. Well, listen, if you guys have enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a like. Make sure you go and follow Mike too. Where can they find you, bro?
Yeah, if you could subscribe to the Blue Boys Network, I'd really appreciate it. And a like and whatever on the videos. Yeah, really appreciate it, guys, and hopefully see you soon.
Big up to you on your debut, man. It's been lovely to meet you as well. Not a bad Everton fan. I don't mind that. Aaron, where can we find you online, bro?
Mr. Aaron UTD on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to my channel.
Well, I think we know what's going to be coming up in your next video.
Match reaction.
Match reaction.
Match reaction. Neeks, where can we find you online, my brother?
Neek Sports everywhere. Neek Sports Insta on Instagram.
And I'm guessing in your next video you're going to be talking about maybe changing of manager?
Listen, the options have to be considered, and we've got 2 weeks to do it. They have to be making some. Listen, Edward would better be on the phone right now, isn't it? Talking to someone and checking out. Well, it's not good, man.
Right, we're going to leave it there. This bad boy hopefully is coming back to Anfield. We're top of the league right now, and we're going to hopefully take this back off City tomorrow. Big up to Don Robbie for having us down here today. Like we said, the best set on YouTube. We're loving the content. There is going to be another stream on this channel with Doyle, I think, tomorrow for the City game. Looking forward to that. We'll see you then. Take care. All the best. Like, comment and subscribe.
Peace.